Hello, hello, everybody. I am on the wrong screen. There we go. I am live. Welcome, welcome. Thomas, yeah, the reason you can't use it there is apparently there's some really nasty exploit going on. People are doing some things they shouldn't be doing. It involves a loadout manager, and so Bethesda took it offline earlier today, and they're working on a hot fix. No indication of when that'll be. I mean, obviously as quickly as they can do it, because not having a loadout machine is kind of a hassle for a lot of people. So yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on. It was taken offline. Nobody can use it. They're working on a hot fix, and that's all we know. I know nothing else. Who do we have? We have Pip and Valerian and Robin, new member. Thank you very much, Robin, for that. And Bane and Steve, Ghost Rider, Melissa, True Angel, Diaminci, RHPS. I don't know if that's twice, but if it is, okay. Angel, Curtis, Lone Wolf, Thomas again, Mr. 3. Hermos, happy Pizza Monday, and Patrick. Hello, everybody. We just had an event pop up. What was it? Project Paradise. No. All right, so today the plan is to continue on with the questing. We didn't really do that on Friday. It was all about fishing, and that was fun. But yeah, this isn't like the fishing character. This is, this is like the newbie character. And fishing was fun. In fact, we're going to start off with the fishing. We're going to go do the daily. Oh yeah, that's for the quest. We're going to go do the daily. And that'll be kind of probably it for fishing today. And then the rest will just be questing and events, assuming they're not all Project Paradise. So yeah, that'll be that. And tomorrow, speaking of events, tomorrow, mutated events make their return, which has been like, I don't even know how, I can't even remember the last time we had mutated events. It feels like forever. So, I mean, the last one we were supposed to get kind of got kicked out because of whatever seasonal event we had going. Oh, the Big Bloom, yeah, it got delayed, and so because of Big Bloom being delayed, we ended up with losing a week of mutated events. So that'll be fun.
Aye, that I do. I'm in dire need of it.
Hoping I get a rod mod. Well, let's put it this way: if I get a good one, I'm not going to learn it on this character. My main character is still kind of waiting and waiting. I just keep getting just camp stuff. I'm not getting any rod upgrades on my main character. So I would like to, especially if I got an advanced drag. That's the one to get. So if that happens, that'll just go into the stash and be moved over to another character. But maybe we'll get something good. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. Toxic Valley. Have I been in the Toxic Valley at all? Have I been? I've been to Crater. Oh, I've been here. Apparently I've been to Hemlock Holes. All right, oops, no, that's not what I want. Toggle active. I want to go here. There we go. Had a funny encounter on the weekend. Super mutants not using weapons bug is still a thing. I've seen that from a lot of people. A lot of people commenting that super mutants aren't using weapons. I haven't run into that, or if I have, I haven't noticed. So I don't know. Loadouts. There was a Ghost Rider. There was somebody who was doing an exploit. We're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about the exploits, please. But someone's doing an exploit and doing bad stuff, and so Bethesda turned off the loadout manager while they figure out a fix. All right. Come on. I guess I have what rads. I have what rads, so I can. We got a caravan, which we haven't done any of that yet. Finish quest, casting off. Need help. Casting off. Which one is that's the? Well, that's. I mean, isn't the quest just catch 3 fish? Isn't that all that is? I mean, it's not really much of a quest, right? It's just catch 3 fish. Fish. Yeah, I saw it. Super mutants beating up a Deathclaw with their fists, and they won. That's awesome. Not supposed to know much about rads. That's true. Well, I did. I picked up. Oh, my bait got taken away. I selected that with my legendary perk. I got level 50, and I picked a legendary perk, and that sounded good, so I picked up what rads? I mean, I was using a lot of Radaway, so it's great now. I don't have to use a lot of Radaway. I dumped all of. I think I got rid of most of it. Got rid of most of my Radex, maybe all of it. I'm not sure. So yeah, it's great. And now we're just trying to catch. The Toxic Valley is a tough place, I will say, to catch fish. So my main character's got a Mark III rod, but I only have the attractive hook. I cannot catch anything difficult in the Toxic Valley, like just nothing. If it's remotely difficult, I just lose it every time. I've caught stuff everywhere else, but yeah, I need a hook upgrade is what I need. Bait getting stolen. Oh, I've had that happen here and there. First time it happened, it's kind of confusing. It's like, wait, what happened? Yeah, the bait, they just take the bait and that's it. You're done. You just got to start over again. Oh, I guess well, no, I don't have. Yeah, this is just an unupgraded rod. I'm not going to use the improved stuff. Terrible getting the fish. It constantly spawned on the wrong side. It was way too quick. It spawned on the wrong side. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Improved bait. Unless you've got upgraded rod, like I'm just don't use it. I mean, I've seen comments. Oh yeah, I use it and I'm fine. My rod's not upgraded. All right, that's awesome. Darn it. And then that happens. And this is just common bait that I'm using. Nautical Stew, hello, hello. How do you get upgrades for the rods and the lures? Okay, well the rod itself, like the real upgrades is done from the challenge. It's these challenges, right? Hang on, let's get out of here. Come on, jeez, a little slow. So that's the challenge menu right here under challenges all the way down under fishing. You see, like right here, I can get an upgraded reel if I complete this challenge where I catch, any sawgill, one piranha, or, Kanawha piranha. I don't know if there's other piranha types, but yeah. And a leatherback. I've seen a couple of those. And then once you complete that quest, there'll be another one from Arc 3 reel. As far as the hook mods, the line mods, whatever you want to call them, those are done for the daily challenges that I'm doing right now. And, like this, catch 7 fish in the Toxic Valley. Once I turn this in, and it is once a day, there is a chance. It doesn't feel like a very big chance, but there is a chance to get an upgraded... Okay, I need a different view here. There we go. Any tips on how to catch fish? I am not great at it. I mean, it's just a matter of practice. That's all I would say. I mean, it's one of those things you just have to do it. And in theory, I mean, I say I've gotten a little better at it. But honestly... the biggest way to catch the fish, at least the better ones, is to get those upgrades. So I would say do the dailies because that is just any fish. And if you have like common bait, any fish, you should be able to catch the 7 fairly easily. And you'll get a chance. Just keep at it. Nautical Stew, thank you for 6 months. And sometimes you catch a baseball glove. That's one of the nice things about the upgrade or the improved bait over the common. Improved bait eliminates junk. You only get junk with the common. But if I use improved bait, I'm just going to get stuff I can't catch. So yeah, but I would say the easy. What's my opinion for a shotgun with around 20 AP cost, tank killer for armor pin or number cruncher? Well, I would try and slot in both, but number cruncher, probably number cruncher, I would say. And then just put on, especially if you put on like, well, it depends on the shotgun. I guess if it's a combat shotty, I would put on a perforating or a stinging magazine for some armor penetration. And do it that way. But number cruncher at 20 AP, it's going to give you 40% more damage. So I'd probably go that direction. But if you get advanced drag plan, don't. Yeah, don't give it away. If you get the advanced drag plan, keep it. It's a pretty rare plan. It is probably the most desirable one to get at the moment. And it'll make your fishing way easier. So definitely don't give it away. Even if you don't understand fishing at all, still just don't give it away. Because it's not a high chance to get. So yeah. Perception's really crowded. Yeah, I mean, I would probably do... Is it a combat shotgun? I mean, if it's a combat shotgun, I would put an armor-penetrating mag on it, like either perforating or stinging. And then I would go number cruncher. Fish like you do. Yes. Toxic Valley's hard. I mean, I don't like fishing in the Toxic Valley. I find it generally more difficult to get fish. And especially if... I mean, I've had one bait stolen, and I've caught a junk item. So it's kind of... I mean, I've caught one fish. And then I got a couple that were really hard. So sometimes it goes like that. Sometimes it's like 7 casts and 7 fish. So yeah, but Toxic Valley's kind of more difficult than just general. Now, hopefully this isn't like a toothbrush or something and it's an actual fish. It's handcuffs. See, I'm just getting really unlucky here. I mean, I've got 2 junk items and yeah, I'm getting all of the bad luck with this one. This is terrible. You already have it? No point in having 2? Okay, yeah, and that's the thing about those plans is once you learn, like the plans you get from the daily quests, at least the upgraded ones, the rod upgrade or the line upgrades, those you can't get twice. I mean, you can get them twice, but not if you learn it. So if you get a plan, you learn it, you won't get that away again. The camp plans you can continue to get. So yeah. Odin's Realm, hello, hello. Finally caught a second fish. God, this is insane. This is supposed to be just like a quick thing. Oh, I'll just do this quick daily and... yeah, half an hour later, I'm still trying to get fish. So, yes. Yeah, if you have 2 and you haven't learned it, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, it's definitely, it probably wouldn't be one I'd give away, at least not now. So, got it on a mule catch. Oh, nice. Nice catch. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're getting fish. They're not great fish, but it's all just numbers. Poor eye-hand coordination works against you. I keep going the wrong direction on the wheel thing. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I get that. But again, I mean, practice is one of those things where eventually it'll be just like anything else, any other kind of movement. If you just do it enough, And that's really what I would recommend if you're struggling with a fishing game. Definitely only use common bait, and because that'll just generally give you easier fish for the most part, and that way it'll give you practice. I mean, you practice on the easier fish, and then when the harder fish come, you'll have a better chance at catching them and upgrading your line. I mean, an unupgraded fishing pole is just, it makes it hard on some of those. You have to be perfect to get some of those, and even with a fully upgraded rod. Some of those you still have to be almost perfect. Like the legends, I've heard the legends are really hard to catch. Like you have to be absolutely perfect, even with a fully upgraded, set. But I haven't gone after any of those yet. So yeah, I mean, these are all just easy ones, which is what I want. Oh, this one's a little fun. This is probably, this will be a sawgill probably. That's like the pattern for the sawgill. Oh, no, it's not a sawgill. All right. Smoky Sam, it's like, it gives you the illusion that it's a little more difficult. It's not more, it just gives you a little more movement, but... One more, and wait, wasn't I already at 5? I thought I was already at 5. I swear that happens sometimes where fish doesn't count. Can't do anything but watch YouTube videos? Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you like to watch it. Is it possible to catch a legendary item from fishing? Not that I know of, Hermos. I mean, you can catch fish, if you're using common bait, you'll either hook a fish or you'll catch junk. Like I've caught handcuffs and a baseball glove so far. If you go to the improved bait, only fish is all there is. But you can chop up fish bits and turn them in for legendaries. So there's that. All right, now we're cooking. One more. This will be it. Hey, Jace. Welcome. Patient Enforcer. Hello. Do I have another account? Not with an S in it. Nope. Not with an S in it. I mean, I have 2 accounts, but no wiggles. There's neither one of them have like wiggles with an S in it. So that is somebody else. Let's see. All right, there we go. Finally, jeez. That was, there we go. 7 out of 7. All right, enough of this. I had enough fishing frustration last time. I didn't need, that was way more difficult. People doing this? Oh, there's 7 people. All right, let's do this. I'm surprised. Project Paradise I haven't seen going for a while, so we're gonna jump into this and be all really lost. Don't need special or perk cards for fishing. People stuck in bad builds can spend their time fishing. Well, and unless your build is just terrible, I mean, with all of the upgrades with, all of the base damage weapons and stuff, like, even if it's not your optimal build, you should be able to do enough to be able to play. I mean, unless your perk loadout for your build, for your like crafting is just like, I just removed all of my perk cards except for crafting ones, then, all right. So, and I forgot to show my, all right. I think we have a little bit of lag here or something. Oh, now people are moving. All right. What am I supposed to do? It's not telling me, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And this is the new player experience. First time you join Project Paradise, that is absolutely what will happen. You'll be like, what am I supposed to do? All right. Defend my animals. All right, so I see quest bar. Oh, there's an animal over here. All right, so we've got a this animal. All right, we'll defend this guy. He's a mega sloth. He's big and tough, right? Like he should be able to take a punch. Depends on the special allocation. Yeah, but I mean, you should be able to make something. Oh, all right. I guess we won the day. And all right, that was there's things. But yeah, I'm using completely different. All right. Okay. I'm here. There's nothing for me to do. Oh, I got legendaries. That's cool. I guess. All right, I got some legendary items. That was fun. All right, let's go turn in our this here, and I'll show you the weapons I'm using. But I mean, I mean, some of the base damage on some things is so good that you could manage with no perks at all. So I mean, you should be able to at least play. I'm not necessarily saying that you'll be able to solo bosses, but you should be able to at least play with pretty much any build, just based on the increases to damage that a lot of weapons have gotten. Yeah, right. You can still change your perks in the Pip-Boy. You just can't move your special points around. That's what I'm saying. Is like anybody who's complaining that, oh, I can't play because of my loadout, you should be able to still play. I mean, just because it's not, you can't go into the perk card manager and move your specials around, you can still equip perk points. So unless you went into the perk loadout manager and set all of your specials to 0 and then logged out, you should still be able to play. It may not be exactly what you want, but you should still be able to play. Darwin, hello, hello.
After you caught your fill of
Crafting perk cards aren't a thing anymore. Well, they're still a thing. I mean, there's like Super Duper and the thing for crafting more ammo. There's the repair cards. Okay, I got a drowned presidential desk. Oh, I got a stabilized gear ratio. I don't think that's a great thing. That may be the one that that gives you like the smaller radius. And but yeah, I got some things. Let's see what that does. Can't fix broken items at your camp. A lot of people. I mean, I've heard of that before. But hey, Brian, his chat was showering him with improved bait. Oh wow. Really? He just like, people are just like, here, have improved bait. Nice.
I have some
All right, so stabilized gear ratio. What is that? Wait. So the cash. Oh, okay. So here's what a stabilized gear ratio does. It increases the rotation speed, but it reduces the catch zone, which, yeah, I don't think I would want that. That doesn't sound good to me. I'm not gonna put that on. Yeah, I don't think that's a good one. I'm not gonna use that. No. All right. Let's cook. Cook the fish bits, turn them in. Really small zone, but moves very fast. I would rather have, yeah, I don't really necessarily want a smaller zone. Oh, I can have potato juice? Oh, because I picked potato because I thought, oh, I'll put that in my camp. I still haven't built a camp. And my loadout is still, like I did, I had a lot of level ups to figure out. It's really confusing, I will say. Because of the, Yep, exactly. People need to be patient. Any reason is good reason to complain. Exactly. People are complaining. Yeah, people are complaining. That's true. People always complain. Let's see here. We've got turn of the fish bits. I don't know if we have enough to get anything, but at least it'll get it. Oh, 19. That should get me something. A nocturnal 50 cal machine gun. All right, let's go to the mall, and yeah, let's go to the mall first. Sort our inventory and then start our questing. Let's see here. Stabilize isn't good. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like it would be good, so I'm not going to test it or anything. It just doesn't look good, so I'm not going to use it. All right, so what do we have for things? We've got an aristocrat shepherd's crook, no. We've got a T45, no, and we've got that, no. All right. And what other junk do we have? Oh, we got an Arctos lab coat. That's exciting. Metal right arm, vicious receiver. Probably should have looked at some of those armor pieces. Now that my character is, hits the threshold for, gear being maximum level. Let's cook though. I think we're kind of running. We might be running low on food. I'm not sure. Pith, hello, hello. Use your character slots and have multiple builds. The thing is, if you have another build, like if you're using you can't even go into the thing and change your, the loadout that you have. So yeah, next purveyor sale is on Thursday, Brian. So it's coming up soon. So yeah, tomorrow we've got mutated events, and then we've got purveyor sale on Thursday. That's good. Oh, it's getting warm. It is summer here for sure. Like summer has set in. We're getting summer temperatures. All right, so in terms of the weapons, I got a, this must have been from whatever. Oh, I got a Zookeeper title. That's awesome. Strangler Bloom, sure, why not? So the weapons, I've got the hunting rifle. This is just a new one I crafted. It is level 50. So we've got that. I've got probably most of the mods, except for Suppressor. I haven't learned Suppressor yet. So we've got that, and that's pretty good. 366 damage. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is roll this legendary now that we're at maximum level and I have legendary modules from things. Hello, Bex. Welcome, welcome. Characters, not perk loadouts. Ah, gotcha. And I crafted, I had a 10 mil pistol, but it was like level 25 or something. So I got rid of that, but I had the combat rifle. I got the plan from doing, the one quest, with the digger thingy. Anyway, so I got that one. I crafted a combat rifle. I don't know much in the way of mods. As you can see, everything is standard. I don't even have a I don't even have a reflex sight. But for close-up enemies, for whatever, this will work. I mean, the damage was higher than I was getting with that. So, but I think I want to roll the hunting rifle. I like hunting rifles, so we're going to roll this and see what we could do. Give me something good, legendary. No, I mean, they've had, yeah, the one quest doing a thing. Yeah, they had, I mean, right after I first started, they disabled the player vendors for like a month or, I mean, it was a long time. I don't remember the exact time, but it felt like forever when I'm paying, you know, I'm buying ammo from NPC vendors. All right, here we go. This is our legendary. We got 2-shot with critical damage and wow. Actually, that sucks because I'm using Number Cruncher. That sucks. I just got nerfed because I'm using Number Cruncher. Damn it. That's not good. I mean, normally I'd be happy with reduced AP cost, but no. I mean, the 2-shot should probably offset that. I mean, the AP cost is still 24, so that's all right. But yeah, it's still, wait, is it? So that's what, so with reduced AP cost, it's still 24. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, because wow, okay. Anyway, so there we go. So 257 by 2, that's actually pretty good damage. And critical damage, although I'm not spec'd for criticals, but that's actually not too bad. That's decent, actually. Does Ghoul Shotgunner build work well? I haven't done one, so I don't know, but it should work. I mean, shotguns are great. So yeah, craft another and roll it again. I'm not flush in resources. I can't just craft a whole bunch. I actually had to hit an NPC vendor and buy adhesive and aluminum because I just didn't have any. So yeah, I'm not flush with resources to roll stuff over and over again. So we're just gonna roll with this for a while and see how it goes. All right, so we have an event and people are going for the bait. That's one thing I've noticed. People are doing events. They're going for bait. They're going for, I mean, caravans. It's crazy. I mean, it's just, yeah, servers are hopping. Although I was on one early this morning and nobody was doing anything at all. I went to Colossal Problem and there was like 2 other people there. I do pick up, I do pick up everything. Absolutely. Yeah, the problem, like it's funny on caravans, you'll do, I mean, I was on a server earlier today. There must have been 15 people on every caravan. It was crazy. It was nice. You just walk along. You don't need to shoot anything. You just walk along and everything just kind of does its thing. Let's see. Try to think, there's no Robo-Brain around. Ah, it's something. Take that, I'm 2-shot now. Yeah, I mean, I should actually be pretty, I mean, with damage like that, I mean, 257 by 2 is not the worst. I should be able to kill most things pretty easily. A scope for laps. Well, here's the thing. So here's the build. We'll show you the build. It's kind of interesting. So what they've done, because of the perks like, oh, I don't have any onslaught perks, so I've kind of ignored that. Well, I don't want to be by exploding stuff. It could kill me. I'm trying to show a thing here. So, like, say, Number Cruncher, for example, right? That is a 3-point card. So if you're leveling up, and there's other cards like that. Downrangers, no. But Tormentor, that's another one. It's a 2-point card. There's only 1 rank. There is, I don't have any other. Scattershot's that way as well. I mean, so one of the things that happened is I actually had, well, I guess we went over this last time, but I actually had cards unequipped because they changed from like, because I only had 1 rank of them. And they changed to a 2-point card and I no longer had room. So yeah, there's a bit of that. So, but the build is still, I went through it and was like, God, it still feels like it's a mess, but it's as good as it could be at the moment. Number Cruncher is, yeah, the scope adds AP cost, but the reduced AP cost on the weapon doesn't help at all. So, but I think 2-shot, like 2-shot is giving me more than reduced AP is taking away. I think that's happening because the number before was like 3 something, right? I think it was like 360 something. So I gained quite a bit of damage with 2-shot. So, and critical damage. I mean, this is actually pretty good. I mean, it'd be tradable if I took the skin off. I mean, that's not terrible. It wouldn't necessarily be the choice that I would make, but since we're not using onslaught, since that's just confusing, and who would, you know, we're not using that. And pretty good hit chance from this far away. Not too bad. But yeah, Number Cruncher for this is, I mean, ideally you'd want your AP, because I think you get the AP cost on the hunting rifle well over 30. That's a solid chunk of extra damage. And then if you made it, can I see, hit that? Probably too far away. Either too far away or I just can't hit anything. Oh, now I have sway. I'd say it's, well, maybe it's not too far away, except I know that, what is it? Plasma rifles actually have really good range. Repair bug, apparently. If you have a pre-built structure, the whole thing has to break in order to repair. Yeah. I don't have enough issues like, I mean, I don't have enough. I haven't run into that. The only time I've ever run into things that couldn't be repaired was when I was first starting and I had turrets, because, you know, turrets in Fallout 4 were great. So I used turrets, and turrets in this game suck. And what had happened is they would just, sorry, I've like got my cord all tangled up. Turrets will just break and I couldn't repair them, which is one of the reasons I don't use turrets. The other reason is they don't do anything anyway. They just kind of watch as your camp gets attacked. Or sometimes they attack each other, which is cool. Hey Benji, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you have a good loadout going, because it may be a while before we can get another one. Turrets suck unless you use the Enclave turrets. Yes, but only use those when you're at an event. When you have a camp near an event, so you can do that. Oh, there's a, well, I was gonna say, there was a frog. Apparently not so much. Or they attack merchants, or each other, or your ally. That's always great when you have a camp ally that gets in a war with your turrets. That's cool. So yeah, I haven't had turrets for, you know, I don't have turrets, I don't have vendors. It makes life so much easier with camp. It's just so much nicer. Just no vendors, no turrets, and everything is just hunky-dory. Use them on workshops to defend. Pretty much I only use them on workshops when there's like a daily to you know, build defenses or turrets, and I go, well, I've taken a workshop, I guess I'll just build them here. That's about the only time I build turrets. Loadout is from before the current update, but it's weight reducing in VATS. Okay, well, I mean, at least your specials are still, you know, probably similar to what they'll be. I mean, I just think that's funny, like the whole idea of like my you know, it's unplayable because I can't access the perk manager. It's like, yeah, but you can still move perks around. And unless you set all of your specials to 0, you, I mean, maybe you did. Maybe you have a loadout where you decide to make all your specials 0, and okay, good. Or 1, I guess. Can't make it 0. Cryologist is pretty nice for cold shoulder. Yes. Oh yeah, it is. Yep. Cryologist with cold shoulder is nice. And it's good for the alien blaster as well. If you run it with a cryo, and I don't think you should run the alien blaster any other way. Tired of enemies destroying your company T machine? Maybe put it in like a locked room that they can't get in. Hangry, hello, hello. Adventure has inspired you to start a new second account today. Oh, nice. Nice, Hangry. Well, hopefully you have fun. I would like to. I actually have a kind of a dead character on my other account. I don't necessarily want, I mean, it's a low health character. I haven't actually ever played it, which kind of sounds weird, but. Oh, a hunting rifle. Oh, I got another hunting rifle. Well, guess what? I guess I could try rolling another thing. All right, let's do that. All right, go back here, and then we'll make our way to, we'll start a quest. I know we're gonna do a quest. That's my plan. This is my promise to you that we're gonna start a quest, or we're gonna finish at least this one today. Is the Gatling plasma crit every second shot? Best for the snake? Yeah, for the snake. Well, yeah, unless you're gonna do something crazy like, you know, fly around because you have unlimited, you know, coffee and AP, and you want to use like a bashing minigun. I've seen that. But yeah, I mean, for like a sane person, yeah, that's the best. That's gonna be the best option, is the Gatling plasma. It did not get weaker with this update. Hey, Brandon. I know there is, Mr. 3, but I wanted to come here anyway, so. All right, the condition on this wasn't good. Oh, that's okay. We could maybe repair it. Let's roll this because why not? Secret Service armor. Lightning, hello, hello. How do I like fishing? I like it a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. All right, here we go, because I have 98 legendary modules. Anti-armor, critical damage, plus 3 luck. I'm actually not getting the worst things today, although anti-armor is not amazing. Plus, if I look at the damage, see, here's what I would do. Because actually, early on, I didn't care about armor penetration either. I'm like, that's not that great. It doesn't add any more damage. I would go, well, this is 275, and that's 275 by 2. Well, 2 times is better than 1 time. So we're just going to put this in there. I should have scrapped it to try and learn mods. So, yeah. Now, do we have anything here? We have 6 of those. And let's sell. Let's sell. We probably have glowing meat and that. Oh, I should put the nuclear waste away. Strangler Bloom, I don't know what that is all about. Let's store the nuclear waste and then head on over in the direction of the place with whatever I'm going to. I actually don't know where I'm going. So we've got here, we've been there. What's this? No, we're gonna go here since we've been, actually we'll go here because it's a free fast travel. That's what we'll do. What makes a better sniper, lever action or hunting rifle? Hunting rifle I think is actually much stronger. So I prefer it. And especially if you're gonna snipe, like maybe in events, lever action has a faster fire rate and it's a little more flexible. But if you're just going slow and stealthy and you want to shoot things from afar, hunting rifle is a lot stronger. Yeah, caravans. We're not engaging with caravans, so I'm not worried about that. All right, so we're gonna go here, and this is kind of a spooky little area. So we'll probably go slow. Shotgun build is VATS crit. Yeah, shotguns. I actually was working on a shotgun build earlier today. I took out my shotgunner for the first time since the update, and I'm glad I did it when I did it because I got everything. I think what I want. It was kind of tough. I mean, shotguns have a lot of options, and even trying to figure out what legendary effects I wanted on the shotgun, I wasn't quite sure on that either. But I think, I mean, I got it into a place where I can test it. And then there's teapots. Anyone needs a teapot for today's challenge. Yeah, but so I played with it for quite a bit. Warhead, hello. You can get Nuka-Cola lever action if you want to snipe. That's the best one. Nuka-Cola lever action. Oh, yeah, the Western Spirit is actually really good. But I would still take a hunting rifle with good effects on it. I would choose that over. It's gonna hit harder. But it also depends. Like if it's for a sniper like this, like I'm sneaking up but I'm doing whatever, hunting rifle is the way to go. If you are wanting something you can do events with as well, hunting rifle is kind of slow. I mean, you could do events with it, but it's kind of slow for hitting enemies and stuff. And lever action is just gonna give you a faster fire rate. And in fact, that one has a crazy, well, you can get fast reload on this as well. I love shotgun. I've always liked shotguns. I've loved shotguns since I started playing this game. So they've just always been kind of hated because they've been, you know, they have been kind of ignored. They've not got the love they deserve. And this update was really good for shotguns. Got a little scenery glitching in and out of existence. Bazookovich, hello, hello. What's the question? Yeah, ask away. Whoever's saying ask away. How many people join this caravan? Probably a lot of. Oh, the best way to farm gold bullion. Yeah, events. Well, actually, events are a good way. Basically anything, honestly, because you get it from, you get treasury notes from events. You get treasury notes from, what is it? From Rage. You get it from daily ops, expeditions. So pretty much any of the things. Just play. Honestly, just do lots of things. Is what I would say. Delay when firing a hunting rifle lever action feels so small until you miss a shot during an event and watch an enemy get. Yeah, well, there's that. There is that, but you can always have other things. Like you don't have to carry just one gun. I mean, if you're playing a like a sniper type character, I would use the hunting rifle as my main gun. Although you get, I mean, the Gauss, you know, the Gauss rifle is a beast as well, and then you can just use something else for tagging. I mean, you could use something like a Gauss or what is it? Man, my brain just doesn't. It's not thinking today. A Tesla. If you could use a Tesla rifle. Ariel Santo. Hello, hello. Enclave Sniper. Enclave Sniper is really good as well. The thing I don't like about the Enclave Sniper is manual aiming isn't great. It's okay. It's not amazing. It's okay for manual aiming. But there's no suppressor on it. And if you want to go silent, it just isn't an option. So, I mean, manual aiming is better than some people think. That looks like a Mothman over there. Well, it's a stocky Mothman, so let's see how my newfound power is and how good will I do. Wow, did that do anything? Wow, I killed it in 2 shots. That's actually pretty good. I mean, a Mothman is, this gun is actually not too bad. I mean, if I could kill a Mothman in 2 shots with manual aim, that's actually not too bad at all. Nice. One gun, usually I have 15 to 20. I don't do that because I have, you know, I have characters that all are specific. I like Hermos, right? I have characters that are well-defined. And so I don't carry, I mean, I don't know how many weapons he carries on his characters, but mine usually don't go for more than like 3. Favorite soldier class in the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 is engineer. I never played that. I heard it was good, and lately it was making a resurgent. Like Battlefront 2 was getting like a resurgence in player count recently. Two-shot explosive gas shotgun slaps, but it still feels kind of clunky and buggy. Well, it's the whole charging thing. I wish they would change it to make it an auto charge. I wish Gauss weapons were that way, where they just auto charged, like in between shots. Even if they doubled the time to how long it takes to charge, just so we don't have to hold down the, hold it down. All right, so this is where we want to be, I think, right here. I haven't really ever approached it from this side. Hey, Dale, welcome. Got a legendary while fishing? Really? Did you get a legendary while fishing, Dale, or was it a notification for a legendary that you got a while ago? Because I've had that happen a lot, where I'll go fishing and it'll pop up a legendary, it'll show a legendary, and there's a RoboBrain, and it'll show a legendary, and it's like, wait a minute, I got that 10 minutes ago, and now it's just telling me that while I'm fishing. I've had that happen a bunch of times. Commando builds have up to 3 guns. Samurai has 2 weapons. Honestly, when I was playing... when I play melee, my melee character is the one that carries so many, just because there's so many melee weapons that feel good. So, all right, let's go. I kind of want to discover this location, whatever this is. It has a RoboBrain, whatever that is. I mean, yeah. Got caravans running. Grim Reaper, yeah, the Headhunter Scythe for that. Could be. I mean, that would be my guess, Dale, because as far as I know, you can't actually catch a legendary while fishing. There's a sentry bot. What? Where? I mean, I'm feeling pretty cocky at this moment with this gun. Oh, there's a sentry bot. Oh, look at that. Fusion cores. All right, 1 hit. No. I mean, this gun is. I'm loving the hunting rifle. I mean, I loved it before. I've always liked the guns that nobody likes. I like the hunting rifle. Oh, this guy's super tough. The hunting rifle and shotguns, like stuff that everyone else hates, is stuff that I like. Although I don't know if everyone's gonna love the hunting rifle, because at the end of the day, it's still a hunting rifle, and most people want high fire rate, high power, and this only gives you one of those. Not the high fire rate. Good boy, gaming. Hello, hello. Join the limb damage commando build. Oh, nice. I'm glad. I'm liking it. My commando honestly feels much. In fact, that was one thing I got into last night. Was my I have a non-VATS commando character, and I played it for the first time since the update, and it feels much stronger. It's not limb damage though, because I use energy weapons. But my other one, my other character does do a lot of limb damage, and it feels great. So, all right, let's go there. Get this taken care of. Limit breaking is better than rejuvenators. They're completely different. I couldn't really say one is better than the other. I mean, rejuvenators will keep you alive more. Limit breaking will do more damage. Rejuvenators will keep you alive longer. Like the hunting rifle, but it's a PvE gun, not really suitable for events. No, but it's not the worst. I mean, honestly, if I go to something like Scorched Earth, whatever, I have no issue with damage. And that's the thing, like if it's at a boss event or something, if it's an event where there's a lot of enemies and you want to just get hits on things, it's not great at that. It just doesn't have a high enough ammo capacity or fire rate for that. But for most of the time, I still do it. Shadow Grim, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, I'm glad my card still worked.
Thanks. I'll take those parts.
Running a VATS reverse onslaught build with Western Revolver. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yes, yeah, Western Revolver is good. Revolvers are great. Here you go. What's next? So now she wants to go to Foundation.
So don't worry about.
All right, we finally got this. I don't know. When did we start this? A week ago? More than a week ago? All right, so let's return to Paige, and he'll be like, all right, let's do this next. The next part. All right, let's go to Paige. Quad, fast fire rate, AP, ultrasight, laser with hasten receiver, crazy DPS, fun. Yeah, not ammo efficient. Anything that uses fusion cells isn't going to be super ammo efficient. Because fusion cells just, yeah, you burn through them and whatever. Pigs in space. Hello. Going well. No issue staying alive in raids, so you should definitely swap to limit breaking then.
I just can't believe your luck in finding Dr. Hornbright.
I mean, I've run them both. At the moment, I'm running on rejuvenated just because of the change to conductors. But that's mostly because I'm more concerned with survivability than doing damage. I mean, I'm still doing damage, but I think Fallout 76 is a better stealth archer build than Skyrim.
I figure we got some scavengers in Foundation already. Folks,
I don't know. If you're using VATS, I mean, VATS is amazing. If you're not using VATS, I'll take Skyrim all day long. And in terms of stealth, I'll take Skyrim stealth over this stealth in this. Stealth in this game is terrible. So I would definitely take stealth in Skyrim over this. Oh, test your metal. That should be fun. All right. Do you think? I don't know what we're doing here. We'll pretend we're gonna role play and pretend that I listened to all of this. All right. So we're gonna do that. I haven't done test your metal yet, have I? Let's talk to Jen and do the next thing. Oh, Pip's in trouble.
I take it.
Oh, I got a Ripper. That's a thing.
I did. So, okay.
Crit can get 2200 damage. You never feel like you're running low on ammo. Yeah. Stealth Archer in Fallout has one big fall off. It's VATS.
It's a suit that hides you from everything.
One Rejuvenator piece on your PA, but change it for limit break-in. You know, one limit, like, here's the thing about Rejuvenators is one piece isn't very good. Hopefully that changes at some point and they make it scale evenly, because right now it scales based on the number of pieces, and it's not like this linear thing. It's the number of, so the way to know how much benefit you're getting from Rejuvenators, it's the number of pieces squared is how it works. So one piece is just 1 AP and health per second. 2 pieces goes up to 4, 3 is 9, 4 is 16, and 5 is 25 per second. So it really, with Rejuvenators, you want to kind of go all in or mostly in with it. One piece just isn't going to move the needle unless you just want it for convenience, so that you know, top off your health in between events, stuff like that. Flaming arrows. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to do area of effect damage, for sure. I still prefer Archer and Skyrim.
Be safe out there.
Although I do like it in 76, and I have a feeling it's going to be even better with the next update, because that is going to be on the menu. They'll be doing heavy guns, melee, archery, and throwables. So I'll be interested to see. Hey, Mark, welcome. Using a 50 cal bloodied explosive VATS optimized stabilizer for something. Oh, 50 cal. Yeah, 50 cals are fun. I love them. I hope they get a big, I would like to see them get a nice buff. Hey, Trenton. 3 more spots you can get improved bait in Monongah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know there's other spots in, oh, in Monongah, okay. And I know there's other spots in Watoga that I missed. But I mean, I wasn't necessarily in my video. I wasn't necessarily trying to show everyone this is the be all end all guide of where to find them. It was more of a guideline of what to look for, and just a simple thing. All right, well, it says talk to him, so I'm going to talk to him because I don't know any better.
My team and I are here.
And we'll see what happens. Probably bad things. Hey, Viticus, welcome. Crossbows. Crossbows are actually a lot. I mean, they actually got buffed before. Crossbows, if you look at the actual damage, it's pretty close to the bow. Now the AoE, like the damage over time, is not as good. It's a little bit less. I mean, it's good, but it's a little bit less. All right, we're gonna get stuff here. I found so much stuff doing caravans today. It was great. Like, if you want to reset your picked up items list, just go do caravans and just pick up all the loot. Especially right now, because caravans are running so much that there's just despawn loot all over Skyline Valley. All right, so apparently it's just, oh no, it's me and Mystery Simplifier. All right, we got this. I don't know what we're doing, but we got this. M42. I would expect at some point for those weapons to get looked at. I don't know if that'll happen this time, because I think this next one will be just focused on balance, you know, in terms of the perks and the damage. And I think that, see, look at that, a cripple with 1 hit. That's pretty good. See, this thing is awesome. Nothing can match us. Let's see. I know that there's other people shooting stuff. It can't attack me if it can't walk, right? That's optimized. I mean, it's still pretty high, but yeah, look, we're doing all right. I mean, I'm not gonna solo this event with this, but the damage is not the worst. There we go. Unless I miss. Steve jumped in front of me, stole my kill. How dare you? Let's see here. Anyone? All right. Everyone's here now. Still think bows in Skyrim suck? Bows in Skyrim are like, that's the meta. Like, that's like the meta in Skyrim. But yeah, I mean, you are free to have your opinion. Now I went from can I kill stuff to can I get a hit on stuff.
Don't listen to Buzzsaw, you've got this.
All right, let's see what happens here. Can I get a hit on it? Nope. Nope. That's the bad side about the scope is like close-up enemies are a bit of a thing. Anyone know how far out distance would be for perks that say range damage? Well, if it just says ranged damage, that's any distance. It's just range. It's just with a gun. If it's far enemies, it's like the equivalent of 4 foundations. So if you took 4 foundations and put them end to end, that's what a far enemy is. And if it's a close enemy, it's 3 1/4. I think it was 3 1/4 foundations and shorter. And then you have like that little bit of a zone of like 3/4 of foundation where then neither one of them count. But if it just says ranged enemies, it's any weapon that shoots a projectile. And it has to be a projectile. It doesn't count like if you use like a shredder. You know, if you're actually using the minigun with a shredder only and no ammo. It has to be something you're shooting, a bullet. Turbo emote perk? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I would hope that quad for I mean, I was really disappointed that quad for crossbows didn't get fixed last time. Because, yeah, when I found out about black powder, I immediately went and got a quad crossbow and tried it, and nope. Yeah, hopefully that gets taken care of. I hope it gets the same treatment as the, you know, the black powder, because if you ever used a crossbow in Nuclear Winter, I mean, they were I think they were 3 rounds. Bane would know. I think they were 3 rounds, right? Is that it hold? But it was like 1, 2, 3, as fast as you could shoot. It was great. For perks that say 20% extra damage to near and far enemies, do both of those perks use the same distance? Whatever I just said is that. Yeah. Players shooting pinkish rockets while we're doing Moonshine Jamboree? Not a clue. I'd have to see it to guess. Floor tiles? No, I mean, it's this. I mean, it's this size right here. What we're standing on, like this, this is like a foundation, right? So if you just took 4 of these right here and laid them end to end, that would be what 4 would be. Basically like this far away. Maybe a little farther, but that's what that is. And if you went, yeah, so that's a far enemy. If they're farther away from that than that. Something's gonna explode. Nuclear Winter will never return. No. Yeah, I did. Well, I did one on the close enemies. What close enemies were, and the far enemies I never did. I never did a far enemies video, just because I saw that there had been some that were already done, and I went, all right, that's. I mean, honestly, when I did the close enemies one, I did it because I was curious, and the far enemies I already got my answer, so I didn't bother. So, if we got those perks at the same time, I would have just done it as one video for near and far enemies, and maybe I should do that. Because that question does come up often enough. Maybe I should do just like a combined video of like near and far and show that there's like a little bit of a thing in there where there's neither one of them qualify. 3 rounds, ultra fire rate, destroys player and PA in a blink of an eye. Yeah, it was really strong too. Pink things were from the cremator. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the cremator has a pink color option. I forgot about it. I haven't used one, and I don't think I've used one since it was a brand new weapon. Shooting pink missiles. Yeah, probably a cremator. Heavy incinerator, right? Just make it a 2-minute video. It would probably be about probably something like that would be probably about a 5-minute video, probably. It's hard. I mean, you can go short, but if you go too short, what happens is you end up just going too quickly. Like, you don't want to go too short. I mean, it's hard. I mean, basically, you want the video to be long enough to give the information. You don't want to be long that you're filling, you know, you don't want to be so long that people think you're just putting filler in, because, you know, you could do that to stretch it out. And you don't want to be so short that people are like, what? Like, if you're trying to inform people, you want to give just the right the right amount of information. All right, what do we have here? I got legendary things: Assaultron blade, automatic laser rifle. Damage on that is whatever. Combat knife. Ooh, I got an Overeater's piece. Strengthened metal right leg. All right, let's look at this Overeater's metal thing. Let's see. Overeater's metal right leg, 26 and 9. And what is my right leg? Troubleshooter's Raider. Oh, this is better. Well, it's 26 and 6, and that's 14 and 7. But this is Overeaters, and it's a better shape. So, all right, we'll get rid of that. Wood left leg. I don't have I'm not mutated at all. What's my left leg, though? What's my left leg? Hello. Is it this? That's a chess piece. Am I not wearing a left leg? Oh, did I scrap? Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so we have this aristocrat's piece. It's 22-22. And then I have a metal left leg with +2 strength, less damage while sprinting. It's a lot less balanced, though. And I think I'll keep the balance piece. I like balance. Let's see, troubleshooters, right? Okay, we had that. I think. All right, I think we just put everything else in the script machine. We'll do that. Ha, I beat you to it. Whoever it was. And there we go. Perfect. Store all that stuff away. Did I put all this away? I did not. There we go. What am I missing? Bullies is a monster. Yeah, Bullies is really good. Anyone would be helpful for anyone. Yeah, I might have to do it. Make it a short. I don't like doing shorts. Shorts just die. Like if I put out a short, it tends to just disappear because shorts they don't distribute the same way. They basically have to show up in someone's short feed and like nobody would see it. So I've done a lot of shorts and yeah, they just don't. They never get any traction. Like for me, a good short would be like 1,000 views. And like a normal video that'd have been, yeah. Shorts are bad. All right, at least for me. All right, we want to go, what do we want? Kill Liberator and collect his body. Where did it want me to go for that? Did it give me a spot? Let's see, kill, main. All right, kill Liberator. And let's show a map. All right. Oh, wants me to go there. All right, I guess that's where Liberators are. So that's where we'll go. Bert and Ernie. Have a problem with any combination of words that goes in song. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There we are. Now we're talking about Sesame Street. There we go. We asking about shooting the torso count as as a limb? Oh, concentrated fire. Yeah, counts as anything. Anything you can target as a body part. All right, so we're inside the area. Well, here's a robot right here, so maybe there's robots in here. Maybe there's liberators in here. Oh, did you see that? I knocked him off his feet. He flew up in the ground. Really cool. Nice. I like this gun. This gun's great. This is fun. I never had anything this good when I was level. Oh, there we go. Never had anything this good when I was level 50 the very first time. Collect him. Did I get the junk? Kind of curious if I got the junk. Let's see here. Because I collected him. Nope, I didn't get the junk. So I screwed myself that way. We got a lock here. Can I pick this lock? Ooh, my skill is 2. Yes, I can. We'll pick this lock. It'll be good stuff. Let's see here. Maybe. Oh, that's way too much. Maybe it wasn't too much. There we go. If something says limb damage, it's talking about all body pieces, arms, legs, head, torso. That is true. Absolutely everything. Tyrant water treatment plant. I think it's Tigart. But yes. No, but I had to go. I was going to go where the quest pointed me. That was the plan, because that's what a new player would do. They would go where the quest pointed them. Bar David, hello, hello. Celine Dion isn't unfrozen each winter. That's all right. That's a thing that you said. So there's that. That's a thing that you said. And I forgot to show everyone something. I want to show you something. If you didn't know this already, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. In fact, this is cool. I finally have something I could do while Jen and Penny are talking. This is awesome. This will be great. Instead of having to wait for them, because I always have to wait for them, there's something else I can do.
Thanks again for lending.
Put the Liberator here. Yes. Let me put it down. Come on. Let me do it. Come on.
Hello again.
Come on.
Put that robot on my
I'm trying.
will you?
I'm trying.
I'll be honest.
There we go. But I could do this. This is a thing you could do. Now you can fish inside Foundation. You can fish. How about that? How many knew this?
Yep. Looks great.
New players have it great. Back in your day, we got whatever legend we're given. No legendary script. Don't like it. It was a lot simpler, though.
Related to our target.
It was a much simpler time. What does the new ally do? I have no idea. They use your stuff when you're trying to use it. When using, you didn't know that? Yeah, this is like my secret spot. When using VATS, is the critical strike worth using with or without perks? Well, if you're gonna use critical hits, I mean, it's worth using. If you have a critical hit, it's always worth using. But it's definitely worth specking into. That is where you get the most power, is critical hits.
That's all Chinese to me.
Tomorrow's your birthday? Well, Lord T, happy birthday tomorrow.
To everyone.
So far, my fishing today has been really unlucky. That's my second bait that's been stolen today. So, come on. Hook a thing, but I'm still waiting for them, so this is great. I can fish while I'm waiting for come on. Like, seriously. That was taking forever. Now we can fish, and maybe we'll catch something good. Maybe we'll catch that. With perks, it's much stronger, but anytime you can use a crit. Yeah, I mean, the crits will, if you're using VATS, the crit meter will build, and it's a guaranteed hit every time you do a critical. So even forgetting the extra damage part, it's a guaranteed hit if the server cooperates. So yeah, definitely use crits whenever you have the option to do so. Missing with a lever action of VATS doesn't feel as bad as missing with a hunting rifle. I find that I miss a lot more often with the lever action. Ooh, I caught a sunscreen. Still waiting. This just shows you how long that it takes for them to finish their conversation. It's all the fishing I could get done. GSC, hello. Do you think you could make a new pepper shaker build when the perk loadout manager is working again? Maybe. I don't know. I was kind of curious on that. On the one hand, I know that they were going to do something with heavies with the next PTS, but it's also a shotgun and they got a lot of benefit. So probably at some point I will do one, but it's going to be, actually, I don't know. I mean, if the shotgunner I just did today might actually work with that. I was actually thinking about it. We're still waiting for them. Some guns are inaccurate for no reason. Yep. Oh, talk to Jen. All right, we're done. All right, we got that. So that's kind of cool though. So there you go. So don't say I never told you anything. All right, don't go in the water. Apparently we can't go that way, but yeah, you can fish indoors. So that's pretty cool. In Foundation. I don't know why everybody's not fishing. All right, talk to Jen, do some things.
I feel like we're actually finally after talking to
Okay, I'm not gonna repeat that, Mr. 3.
ready to go?
Try the pepper shaker today with all the good mods and perks. You expected more. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's kind of how I always am. Anytime I ever use the pepper shaker, I'm always expecting more.
Really?
So, yeah, that's...
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know. But I mean, I probably will try it at some point. But today I was just trying to sort out my build. And that's about as far as I got. It took me quite a while. And then I was trying to figure out... Oh, geez. All kinds of things here. And a recipe. Mega Slot Tenderloin. That sounds something. Okay, go to the 7th hole, which is right here. This will be exciting. Where are we with events? It's fine. Whatever. Different, yes. So, was really happy when you got the pepper shaker pate, but after trying it, yeah, I mean, I did try it when on the PTS, when they were testing, when we were doing Onslaught, when they were first laying that out, and I crafted a Furious Explosive Pepper Shaker, and it was great. Like, it was a lot of fun, but it's one of those ones that's like, this is a lot of fun. And then when you actually go to use it against a boss or something, I always find it just kind of underwhelming. If the ammo capacity was better, 50 ammo capacity and it's the spin up as well. A 50 ammo capacity, a low fire rate, relatively low fire rate with a spin up. And I'm just like, with a combat shotgun, the enemy be already dead and I'm still spinning up here. So yeah, so it'd be a matter of like finding the right, like what effects to use and whatever. It's one of those maybe things. See, and I'm following the quest markers. We have things here. These are good junks. Cork. Golf balls, cork, and plastic. You may want cork. Any VATS critical perks you recommend off the top of your head? Critical Savvy and Critical Banker both under, not Critical Banker. Critical Savvy and Better Criticals under Luck, for sure.
It looks like the Liberator is homing in on the last known...
And Critical Banker, if you could somehow manage to get that into the game and port that over from Fallout 4. Critical Banker was amazing. I'm glad we don't have it in this game. I think that was just like a stupidly broken perk. The nice thing about Fallout 4 is it doesn't have to be, single player games don't have to be unbalanced, so... Or don't have to be balanced. Move the spin, it'll be fun. Oh, it'll be great. What is Critical Banker? In Fallout 4, you had a perk called Critical Banker that would allow you to store up critical hits and use them when you wanted. And you could store up to 4, I think, critical hits. And so if you wanted, you could do like 4 shots in a row that were all criticals. So yeah, it was a very powerful perk.
Hey, Penny here. Looks like you're
I mean, it worked better for, I mean, I didn't really play with automatic weapons, but it worked better for
conk when you found it. Nice, stick that
uranium fever.
Jen's already out the door.
You know, we're gonna do this. It worked better for like slower firing weapons because, you know, it'd be hard to,
You should look around.
but for a slow firing weapon, it was really good because usually by the time you got to the last critical, you've already built up one. Well, actually, I guess you can't really build up criticals if you did 4 in a row, but yeah, it was very strong. Bat's gunslinger builds were powerful in Fallout 4. Yeah, I mean, in Fallout 4, you could use a 10mm pistol as an end game weapon. Even in survival mode, I did that a few times. And Deliverers, I mean, actually Deliverer was great because it was mainly a VATS build and it was, you know, criticals are basically the property of VATS. Oh, let's see, what's this one? Sweetwater Special Blend, extra perception. So if you're doing, because it had VATS optimized, right? It was reduced, what was it? It was like double, right? It gave you like increased VATS hit chance and reduced AP cost all in one. Oh, Jace, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, Jace. That's text-to-speech, everybody. I didn't even know it would be a female voice or what it would be, but thank you very much for that super chat, Jace. I appreciate that a lot. So yes, yeah, that's the first time that because people don't usually say a message. So yeah, I enabled text-to-speech, and yeah, apparently it's a woman. So that's me. Use the laser musket in-game weapon. I've used the laser musket a little bit, but only on that first part when when Preston shows up. Like I've used it then, but beyond that, this thing is great. This thing hits so hard. Is there something down here I could shoot? Oh, there's one. I think I just angered him. Uh-oh. I know where all the liberators are. Ah, okay. See, I'm a new player. I don't know about the cheesy way you can do this. And the cheesy way is just to sprint through and not... Well, I hate liberators. No. No! Ah! There we go. Ooh, how about that guy up there? Okay, I have a critical hit. There we go. See, that's why you should use critical hits. More damage and guaranteed hit and get rid of the guy with the, whatever. With the missile launcher. Didn't hear any TTS? Oh, did anyone hear it? It's not out loud on stream? Oh, is it only... Wait. Did nobody else hear the text? Oh, nobody heard it? Am I the only one that heard it? It did not play? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, so it only read it to me? All right, Brady. Thank you. All right. Well, let me read that message then. Give some of his buddy to my buddy, Mr. 3 for all the help. Thank y'all, guys. That's interesting. So the voice to text, like I heard it. Is it for me so I don't have to? So, okay. So basically it's just to help the streamer to not look at the chat. Like, okay, never. Well, that's lame. I thought it would actually go into the, like YouTube would do it. Interesting. Well, now I know. Now I know. It's not on the outbound source. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Since I'm not using any kind of like Streamlabs overlay or something, so I'll have to look at it. Gotta go. Have a great night. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe it's a setting somewhere. Maybe I'll have to look at it. I just enabled it and I thought, okay, well, let's see what this is like. And yeah, it's a female AI voice is what it was. This is where starlight berries are, by the way. If you use up here, these bushes, they're all around this building. If you do sweet mutant fruit tea for critical damage, this is where you come for starlight berries. There's so many. And back in that tunnel that I came out of, there's a bunch. Which I need to run my main character through here. Ooh, I got a, ooh, let's look at this piece while we're here. Let's see, this is an assassin's, what is it? Assassin's sturdy metal left arm. 50. All right, 26 is 6, and left arm is, no, I'd rather do this. Let's do that. It's level 50 plus it's assassins, which I'm fighting humans. Well, I guess they're not. I guess they're ghouls. I guess I'm not fighting humans. Have several dozen TTS messages that are hilarious when played out loud. Oh, okay. I don't know. Text-to-speech should be for everyone unless it's... There is text-to-speech in... Well, I mean, it's through Streamlabs. It's not really through YouTube. So I'll have to go and see why... Well, that wasn't good. This thing hits hard. Everything's, I mean, they're human, or, well, I mean, they're not human, but you know what I mean. They might as well be, uh-oh. Now I'm over encumbered, which always happens when I come here. And there's no workbench here either, so, all right, we're gonna go hide in the bathroom. Actually, we're not, you can't get in here, can you? Oh, you can, I'm trying to hide so I can manage my inventory. What have I picked up here that I don't want? Let's see. We don't want the frag grenades. I don't really need a pole hook. Oh, assault rifles are heavy. We'll just drop those. We're not going to be using assault rifles. All right, there we go. That's something. What about armor? Raider right leg. All right, well, that's a lot of armor and stuff. All right, we're going to see if we can make it through. All right. There's a power armor dude up here somewhere. Even though we need to go down still. This guy might follow us and kill us. So, and we're gonna loot because we were over encumbered. So now we're down. What is happening? Oh. Wouldn't it? He must have come down the other stairs over there. That's crazy. It's like, how did that guy in power armor sneak past me? That's crazy. But there's still something. I'm relatively stealthy. I'm doing okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's 2 power armor guys. This thing is great. This hits so hard. It's fantastic. Is Grim Reaper Sprint worth it under luck? I would say generally no. Luck is very crowded, so yeah, I probably wouldn't use it. I've never been able to find room for it. I mean, it's not a bad perk. It's just like there's so many good perks under luck, and yeah, I've never been able to find room for it. I always find better options. Something. I think she was swearing at me. I think that's what it was. I think she's just like stream of profanity. And caps, and oh yeah, we're not going to be able to. It's like the robot arm. That'd be cool. These are good things. Yeah, they need to put a workbench in here. Cryolator. I already know that that's bad. All right, let's see. We probably have more assault rifles. What did that do? All right, just under. We're just under the wire here. You should have a scrap kit. Yeah, but that'd be if I paid attention. Scoutmaster Collectron covers all your Starlight Berry needs. Oh, does it? All right. Yeah, there used to be... yeah, I remember there was like... I think it was a Tinker's Bench was in here. And... ooh, combat rifle. Now I'm over encumbered, but that's okay. We'll just drop some more stuff. Let's see here. Oh, automatic combat rifle. Get rid of the frag grenades. Oh, wait. You know what we have? I think we have... Do we have carry weight? I don't think I have carry weight boosters. Let's see. Do I have a scrap? I don't actually know if I have a scrap kit or not. Oh, it does. It gives you a scrap kit. There we go. We'll try this. See what happens. There we go. Always run Grim Reaper Sprint on your commando. I mean, if you're not doing critical hits, then there's room. But I just never find room for it. Time to AFK and start your pizza. All right. Whiskey is +10. Scoutmaster Collectron also generates irradiated sugar bombs. Oh, for stuff. I just find that they don't generate high enough volume for me. Although, I don't know, maybe it does do Starlight Berries in a high enough amount, and I should have one. +10 carry weight. 2 strength, +10 carry weight. Yep.
I don't want to fight. I don't want any.
Can you kill her? I have never actually tried.
My will. Yes.
There we go.
I can see why that
From what I have over, I didn't want. This ends the.
All right, there we go.
There you are.
Scoutmaster Collectron. Yeah, so if it does the Scoutmaster Collectron give you like how much Starlight Berries does it give you? Does it give you a large amount? Because typically I'll go farm and I'll end up with like 40 or so. I mean, I'll usually be able to. I'll usually have enough where I can craft 20, like in the low 20s in terms of the Sweet Beet Fruit Tea, which I'm guessing the Collectron won't give you. You can, but Jen will be mad at you.
I needed a suit, but
and then I get this cool suit, this cool sneaky suit. This will be awesome.
I couldn't get it.
I probably won't be able to craft it because the materials it requires are kind of exotic.
How could I?
Ends badly if you kill her.
Just don't move.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like it'd be nice to like save and just see, but you don't have that option.
Walk out of this. We don't just kill you along with everyone else down here.
Are we there? Yes. All right. Now we talk to her and do the thing. Does Jen hate me? I mean, I'm assuming it still progresses the quest and all that stuff, because that's how all of the options go. Everything ends the same way. Intelligence. Da 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 da. I have that check. All right. We're pretending like I'm carefully reading through all of this dialogue. And no matter what you say, it always ends up, you have that dialogue at the end where she's like, oh, I have to bury my mother. It's like, I thought she survived. I thought we saved her.
I'll finish up here.
So I think it's just like bug dialogue. Jen will steal your gold. Will she really? Like, is that a true thing? Like, she'll actually steal my gold? I think that's awesome. Like, that's great. If it actually does that, I think that's great. Get my hopes up for an alternate thing. There is bowling with a Grafton monster. Probably my favorite photo mode pose is the bowling one, because it makes just no sense at all. Fishing! Fishing is calling to me. Fishing is frustrating today on this character.
Hey, I got the suit. Looks like we're good to go.
She'll bury the armor as a way of burying her mother. I guess.
Sounds good.
I just think it's bug dialogue. Just the same way with Raw always, like, even if you give her candy and are nice to her, she still calls you a butt face. Like, I just think it's a bug. Is what I think. Because, you know, it doesn't matter anyway. It's not like we ever see her mother again or any of that.
I saw Jen and Penny are working on that.
She can be standing next to her mother and get that exactly. That's what I mean. I think it's just bugged. And it doesn't matter anyway. It's not like you'll see her mother wandering around Foundation. Or will you? I don't think you will.
Penny started calling it the
Is the perk awareness good under perception? It depends, Jace. It depends on what you're doing. I would say if you have concentrated fire and a high fire rate weapon, it's not worth it. But if you have something like a shotgun and your perception is reasonably high, you can actually increase your VATS hit chance pretty good. So on my shotgunner, I run Herbivore, and I use Party Boy as a perk, which triples the effect of alcohol. And then I use, I'll show you, because I have some of it on me. Sweetwater Special Blend, which I have right here somewhere. I thought I did. I know I have some somewhere. Sweetwater Special Blend. Perception +2. If you're a herbivore, that goes up to 4. If you have Party Boy, that can actually go up to 12. If you have Strange in Numbers and you're on a team, that can actually go up to 15 perception. If you have awareness, you can actually get a pretty high % hit chance. So on my shotgunner, I'm at like 33% bonus hit chance. So for some things I like it, for other things not so much. So it's a maybe, depending on what you're doing. If you visit your camp every hour, you'll collect enough berries. It generates 1 to 2 every hour. Actually, that's pretty good, Steve. I may have to try that. That's actually a decent yield. I mean, just pop back to your camp, which, I mean, if you have generators anyway. Ooh, stealth armor. Ooh, this is cool. We should see if we can craft that. Ooh, let's see if we can craft this stealth armor. Stealth armor sounds amazing. And actually kind of is. I actually ran this on a character. My main character actually had a loadout where I ran the stealth armor and I ran the armored backpack for a while. That was the combo. Because, you know, my legendary luck wasn't that great, and so it wasn't like I was running a bunch of god roll legendary things. So, now here's the thing. I think armor actually reduces the cost of crafting this. But not enough to where I can do it. I mean, look what I need. I'm short on, let's see, that's 30 and 16. Do I have armor? I don't know if I have armor. Oh, I do. All right, we're gonna try. I just want to see if this reduces the cost at all. Nuka-Colas. Yeah, that's the thing, Nuka-Colas. Yeah, because ballistic fiber was 30 that it wanted before, right? I think it was 30 and like 16 on the fiber optic. So it does reduce it, but not enough. So we're just going to have to save up our... Actually, let's tag for search. Let's do that. Just depends mostly on the weapon. I would say so, yeah. I mean, most of the things are going to be that way, where it just depends on, you know, what you're doing. Let's see. Why can't I tag for search? Tag for search isn't an... Why is tag for search not an option here? I mean, it should let me tag ballistic fiber and fiber optics, but it's not. That's weird. Tag for search isn't an option here. That's weird. That seems like a bug of some sort. I mean, I just used tag for search like on the last stream, I think. Let's put a packer. There we go. You can collect improved bait from containers affected by the can-do perk. Have you done that before? Have you done that before, Hermos? Because the containers, it's been data mined, and you can't... it's good in the... Oh, do we have any of the containers here? It's the lunch pail, it's the whatever. The lunch pail, the chem cooler, and refrigerators. And can-do does not affect, like this is one of them. And can-do does not increase the yield. It doesn't give you more. Like that's been, I've seen that comment a lot, and can-do doesn't, so yeah. Yeah, you can do it in your Pip-Boy under the junk section if anyone wants to know. Like if it doesn't give you that option, what you can do is you can go here and you do a component view, and you want to make sure you have some of the component, or you have picked it up with your current session. So I can actually go in here and you can actually tag for search this way. Like I could tag ballistic fiber, in fact I need to. So I could tag ballistic fiber right here. I could tag fiber optics if oh, there's fiber optics as well. So this is another way to do it on top of the workbench. But this is a new person, he wouldn't know to do that. But I've had people tell him, I mean, I've had people say a lot of comments on that video where it said, oh, can-do works. No. Even though it triggers, I mean, I can see why they would think that it works, but it'll trigger. I guarantee every time it triggers, it's going to, there'll be some other thing in there with the bait. It's not the bait that's generated because of the perk, it's the other canned item. So it's those specific containers. Let's see here. We have that. Okay, so we need to raise the flag. Where's the flag? Oh, right here. All right, we've been there. We're going to go here because it's free fast travel. Yes. Kara, hello, hello. Microscopes for fiber optics. That's true. Microscopes are the best source, or fog crawlers. So when Meat Week comes, that's the time to get fiber optics, is do the... And if Meat Week is giving, like, improved bait, like when that hits, because we're getting a Meat Week in, like, a month or whatever. When that comes, oh, we don't want to go that way. If that is giving us improved bait, I imagine Primal Cuts would be crazy popular. Watch the video, it works, specifically refrigerators. It doesn't. It just tells you, like, improve, it doesn't work. Like, it'll trigger, right? But it's not triggering for the bait, it's triggering for the other canned item, is what it's doing. So it'll make the sound, and you'll see bait there. But it's not the bait that was put there by that. It was the other thing. Kitty Bear, hello, hello. Are the punch card machines working again? No. Unless there's been an announcement since I started streaming, but they weren't working when I started. I wouldn't expect it. I mean, they're doing a hot fix, and I don't know if it'll be a new client download or not. I wouldn't expect it today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe. Usually something like this, it would probably be a couple days, but I don't know. You can vouch that can-do is not a help. Fog crawlers, aspects, hello, hello. Yeah, I imagine it'll be a minute. I mean, I would guess at minimum 24 hours, but probably we're looking at 3 or 4 days.
Vault Dweller, we see your signal.
I mean, it's going to be as quick as they can do it because, you know, we know that the punch card machine's not working. Is going to be unpleasant for some people. All right, we need to go over that way. So we'll just swim across. Apparently, because it's too deep to, there we go. He's a very good practice swimmer. Well, that would explain why I'm seeing so many comments, because someone put it in a video and it's actually not true. People out there who can't play because they are in the wrong build, they can still play. I mean, you can still switch your perks around. I mean, even if you can't switch your legend, I mean, even if I can't change my specials, I still have access to perk cards and I can still equip perks. I mean, that's like people saying they can't play. That's a bit of an overreaction, I would say. All right, let's make sure we pick this thing up. This could be a very slow pickup here. There we go. I mean, even if you're on a crafting build, you could still go in and re-equip your perks manually. Just because the build doesn't do it for you automatically, you can still unequip and re-equip perk cards without a perk card machine. Can you catch rare fish in Nuke Zone? You can, Hermos. Yes, you can catch glowing fish. I guess that's your best chance when it's a Nuke Zone, or if you have the camp thing that does the nuke weather, that's your best chance to catch glowing. Although I've caught glowing outside of that. In fact, I caught one today, one earlier today. Let's go to this event now that I've picked up, wait, I picked up this location. Let's do this. Yeah, but if it's off a little bit lightning, here's the thing. Like if it's off a little bit, okay. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't play. It means maybe you're not optimal, but it doesn't mean that you just can't do anything at all. I mean, if you watch me play much, I mean, I've done all kinds of stuff with just crappy, unoptimized builds and I manage. So if you can't change your special. No, your special is stuck until you do that, but you can still move some perks around. You can actually make a build that's playable. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you can't do exactly what you want, but you're still able to play and still manage just fine. Especially because of all the balance we've had. We've had so many balance changes that a lot of weapons are just decent without perks at all. So, yeah, destroy the Strangler. All right. Did that do it? Now I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. Not like when your brother removed all special points to make a new loadout and accidentally left the machine and went locked out. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Like if all of your specials are at 1, like if all your special points got reset and you logged out, then you're screwed, right? Then you're left with a challenge, a really good challenge you could go play with no perks. But to me, that's like the only scenario where if you've removed special points from your loadout and you don't have any, yeah, then you're in trouble. But I think most people, they're just like in their crafting loadout where they still have some perks, but they're just rearranged a bit differently. You can manage with it with that. You can figure that out. Too comfortable with punch card? Yes. Remember what it was like when you had to spend special points? Remember that? It was like you had to actually spend a level up to move a perk point. It was like this incredibly tedious process. Look at that. I killed a grafted monster all by myself. Now I'm over encumbered again, of course. Oh, because I never, yeah. I didn't actually, yeah, I went right to the next thing without scrapping or anything. We're gonna take care of that now, I think. Is this, can I put a thing down anywhere? Maybe get away from the location. Yeah, I need to like organize my inventory. I got a little too carried away going from one thing. ET, hello, hello. Do you have any of the glowing Fashnot masks? Yeah, not on this character, but yeah. I've got a couple. There we go. I forgot how things work. I've got some. All right, so 50 cal machine gun, they're fun. Automatic combat rifle, let's scrap that. Combat armor chest piece. There we go. We're gonna learn some things. Ooh, light machine gun. Light machine gun would actually be pretty. Ooh, plasma could be interesting. I'm sure I haven't scrapped enough to learn any mods, but yeah, that could. Light machine gun would actually go good with all the 308 I've been accumulating. I could burn through my surplus. How much do I have? 8,000. Yeah, I could burn through that in no time at all. Let's see. We've got that. All right, now we've got a better. There we go. Let's go back to here. There we go. How much VATS cost would be worth running the number cruncher perk under perception? For me, I would want, I mean, double digits for sure. I think 15 plus is probably a good guideline. Because I was doing it, I have a, what was it? I did well, I actually have a video for tomorrow. But anyway, I talked about the cards and I had, the weapon I'm using has an AP cost of 10, which would be 20% more damage. I didn't feel it was worth it at that point for 3 points, even though that's basically right in line what we got with the weapon cards before they were changed. But yeah, I would say 15 is probably a good guideline. Plasma could be interesting. Scrap. Well, it could be. I mean, I haven't run across very many, so I know I don't not know much in the way of mods. So yeah. Is he doing? Oh, is he doing? Okay, he's doing Celine Dion. Yeah. Let's see here. We can do this. He knows what's coming. Yep. That Celine Dion, that doesn't fly. That's a violation of the TOS of the chat. Glad you have a build you can play all mods on. Only need to swap perk cards. Yeah, I mean, unless you got, I mean, if you got reset to 0, then yeah, that would suck. But if it's just, you know, if your perks are a little off and your specials are just a little off, you can make something usable. This is not like a super hard, you know, thing. Look at the Grafton monster and think you have no face. What's the point of you? Well, I just think where are the bullholes? Night scope to your fixer. Yeah, I put a night scope on my my combat shotgun. Got the AP cost up to 26, I think, which is pretty nice. Extra 52% damage. It's so weird trying to increase the AP cost on things. But for slow firing weapons, it makes sense. Bloody Mess is what? No, Bloody Mess is 15% for 3 points. So yeah, it's 15%. Let's see. I'm ready to knock your jaw off. That's who I am. Yeah, Bloody Mess is not necessarily the best value. 5 points for each one. And so you can make a case. All those builds I have Bloody Mess on, I could put in Grim Reaper Sprint instead. People are impatient. Yes, it's the end of the world. It's like, I'm in the wrong loadout. Well, okay, just swap in some perks and just manage until... I think a lot of the people that get pissed off, at least in the Bethesda Discord, a lot of those are people that were using the exploit and they're pissed off that it's getting fixed.
Holds up with everything we
I mean, that's how it is. I think that's a lot of it, but it's like the sky is falling. It's not. It's. I get that it's inconvenient. I mean, I do YouTube videos and I'm working on 2 builds right now because I want to do videos on them and I can't because that loadout manager isn't working. I can't move perk points around like I need to. It's fine. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. It's fine. How dare I? Yeah, exactly. Psycho Boy, don't like the automatic receiver penalty isn't reflected in the weapon card number.
We're dealing with Robco's semi-autonomous and mobile.
Oh, you mean the damage penalty, you mean?
For special government procurement.
But it is. It is. The automatic receiver penalty is reflected. What do you I'm not sure what you mean. Like if you look in the damage card, that is the number. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Like the new perk card. Yeah, no. Yeah, we don't talk about glitches here. We're not gonna do that. 2 players on your team XP farming the bot at the moment. Yeah. There you go. I mean, it's an easy farm. What was exploit? It was an exploit. Hey, Brian. Thirst Zapper bug lasted a whole season. Oh, I mean, stuff can happen for a long time. It just depends. I think what was going on now, I mean, I think there was more to it than just stacking. I think people were using it for other things that were actually causing server instability.
There's nothing like scavenging a research center.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, well, hopefully the fix doesn't nuke the builds, but all right, so we need to go Robco research, which we just were at. This quest line is actually pretty perfect because if you follow it, it takes you here, and then you go over here and you have to go, it's like, oh, I've already discovered that, so I can do it. So let's see, there's no events, so let's just go over there. Hey, to just block it for everyone? Well, I mean, it's not like you go, okay, we're only going to block for the people that are going to do the exploit. I mean, they have to take it offline to fix it. I mean, if it's harming the servers and making the game unstable, then yeah, definitely take it offline. Especially if people are using it for other things like duping, which I think was happening. Fixer damage says 118 when you change to regular semi-auto receiver 118. Okay, Psycho Boy, do you have the weapon equipped when you do that? Because it should be different. But if you don't have equipped, sometimes it can show you incorrect numbers. That'd be my first question. If you say yes, Ventovka, hello. Oh yeah, we had no player names. I remember that sucked, not being able to see your team. You do have it equipped. Well, that's weird. I don't. That's changed for the PTS then, because on the PTS it wasn't. It was working properly on the PTS, so that is weird. So it's hard to know which number is correct. Pickaxe. Oh yeah, the pickaxe. I mean, remember how quickly they took that offline? That was like an hour, and then they took that offline. So let's see. How's our food and drink meal? Let's do a little drink. I mean, we do have overeaters, so we want to make sure that's going. Yeah, I mean, if servers are crashing and going down, it's just not, yeah. It's best to fix things as quickly as possible. Besides, it also affects, like, if you have people that are just, like, crazy overpowered, it's like, okay, we already have enough power. We don't need more overpower. I mean, if you're playing by yourself, that's great, but if you're playing with other people, you know, in public events and stuff, it's, you know, that's a little icky. It's like, okay, I launched a nuke and dropped it on the queen and she died in 5 seconds. Wrath of John, hello, hello. Do that. Yeah, if I get a suppressor, that is one of the downsides about starting now, is what I will say. You know, we're saying how new players have it easier. One way that they don't have it easier is the learning weapon mods, because enemies just don't drop, right? Enemies just don't drop weapons much anymore. So, okay, so now I'm in the objective area. I remember being really confused with this too. I'm wandering all over the place going, where am I supposed to go? There's a turret. Maybe he's guard. No, there's a research lab. Isn't that what I was saying? No, it said, research wing. We'll just think this might be it. Oh, glue. Anything there? Could be good junk. All right, there we go. No server issues yesterday when your friends and you were trying to do raids. It wasn't fun, maids raid. Well, we had an issue, right? When I was doing one with Mr. 3 last night, we had such bad, it was the first stage of the raid. The lag was so bad that the health bar was going down in bunches, like it would just stay put. And then all of a sudden it would be like half of it would be gone, and then it would just not do anything, and then it was dead. So that happened to us on the last raid that we did. It was brutal. Hey, Adam. Instead of nerfing weapons, why not nerf VATS? Well, weapons aren't being nerfed. Weapons are being buffed. VATS is being... Unless you mean the automatic. But VATS relies on... yeah, I mean, that's always been an unbalanced thing. Okay, suitable brain. That's always been an unbalanced thing, though. The fact that an automatic and semi-automatic... I mean, I know that that's not how they work in real life, but the fact that this isn't real life means you can't have automatic and semi-automatic doing the same damage on the same weapon. Especially when automatic was giving a reduced AP cost. I mean, you can make the argument that since they reduced AP cost, or they got rid of the AP cost reduction, you could definitely make an argument that they should do the same damage, and I think that would be perfectly reasonable. Caught 3 glowing fish in a row. I actually caught, so I did the, what is it, the Bog Wanderer, which is a rare one. So I was fishing earlier, I had a Bog Wanderer, I got 2 Bog Wanderers in a row, and then a glowing Bog Wanderer on the 3rd fish. So that was 3 fish in a row. And those are all, you know, rare ones. Auto receiver on combat shotgun is really bad. I don't like the auto receiver on combat shotgun. I tried it once, I was like, no. It's just not the kind of weapon I'm looking to be automatic. What am I looking? Oh, we're looking for a brain. Well, here's RoboBrain R&D. So, okay. We're actually doing okay. Q-Man, he's back on the team. There we go. This thing's all right. I like this. I like the hunting rifle. And if I could be stealthy, it would be even better. Oh, here's a brain. Gina's brain. What does Gina say? Gina, poor Gina. No, no, no. I start hearing poor me, and I'm just not interested in that. Like, no. Greg, engineer. Okay, he sounds smart. Let's take his brain. High-powered magnet. There we go. Trying to grind out 76 glowing fish challenge and the 76 total caught. Oh, wow. I've got, I think, 2 glowing fish? 3? Maybe 3 glowing fish? I have not caught a lot of glowing fish, but I haven't really been trying for them. I'm mostly going for the... I'm trying to get the Mark IV, and I'm trying to do the daily challenges whenever I can to try and get an upgrade on my my reel, or my hook rather. Upgrade them both. And mostly just trying to get better at fishing. All right, so here's a note. Let's see, set it to 7. All right. There's another marker over here. What does this want me to do? Set it to 41. See, to me, that almost looks like 44, the way that 1 is written. Think about racing to finish challenges, you're back to having nothing to do. Well, that's the game, right, though? That's how it works, is people are, this is too grindy. It's taking me too long to do. and then they go through it as quick as they can, and then they go, there's nothing to do. So that's just, you know, that's just how it is. It's probably gamers in general, not just Fallout 76, but it is funny. Like it's always the same kind of pattern where it's taking me too long to do it, and but then when it's done, I'm bored. So maybe it should take a long. I'm okay. I'm not actually trying to rush through it. I'm just doing. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun, honestly, with the build changes, with the perk changes. So I'm just like messing with different builds and stuff. And now I need to find a dome, and I think there's another robot somewhere wanting to kill me.
That's all I got.
Mark IV Advanced Drag. Oh yeah, I've heard they make everything easy. Advanced Drag, nice. That's a nice. I mean, that makes a huge difference. I actually have on another character, not my main character on my main account. Actually, the other one on this account, I got the very first day. I got not the head. Anything but the head. There we go. Jeez. I got Advanced Drag the very first daily, so I have a Mark 1 reel and an Advanced Drag, and it's actually, like, I can tell you, if you get Advanced Drag, use it, because it makes the biggest difference. You would think a Mark 1 reel wouldn't be that great, but you put Advanced Drag on, and it's not like it's amazing or whatever, but it's a lot more effective than you would think a Mark 1 reel would be. Can't wait to finish and chill later. You're wrong about this date. Wrong in what way, Brian? Wrong about, were you not a fan and it's better than you thought? You're having more fun than you thought? Got a video talking about the punch card machines disabled. Seems some people were unaware because it's a bug. And of course, people are impatient and saying the game is unplayable. Yeah. It's unplayable. Oh. He's a devastator. Well, I don't want to be devastated, so there's that. No, come on, give me some healing. I'm waiting for him to blow up. I've learned that if they're yellow, they blow up. Have one character you can't play anymore because you can't store any weapons because you filled the stage with 120 different power armors. Oh wow. Wow. There you go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Mr. 3 streams Monday, or he streams Friday through Tuesday. And 76 is Friday, Sunday, and Tuesdays. That is weather permitting. Sometimes the weather gets in the way and he doesn't make it. But if the weather is permitting, those are his days. You didn't think you would like fishing, you thought it would be lame. Oh, okay, but I like it a lot. I think it's fun. I like the stash. Oh, I was picturing you had a camp with a stage full of power armor. That's actually what I was picturing, a stage full of power armor. So yeah, I like it. I like the minigame. I like that it's a little bit challenging and it's not just like click a button and catch a fish. I like that it actually engages you. 8-ball. It's probably not cocaine, I'm guessing. All right, let's talk to him. Yeah, if you're not in a hurry, I'm trying to add there we go. Add his brain. Yeah, if you actually stealth through this and you're not in a hurry, this is really easy. If you're trying to run through it like I've been trying on my usual stream characters, it doesn't go so well. It gets kind of rough.
I don't remember you.
Robco's gone. Great, he's like a supervillain. That's what it is. I've woken up a supervillain.
Come on.
Follow me.
You have no idea how many times we had to assemble and tear down.
Oh, here we go.
Placement until
Microscope.
was happy.
That's a good thing, and these are good. They're springs. And we got screw right here, and we got some adhesive right here. Awesome. All kinds of good stuff. Uh-oh. We got killer things. Stuff wants to be dead. Wait, there's the one right here. All right. Let's see. We've got... oh, that's got something in it I want. Circuit boards are great. That's oil. I don't think we go in... Oh, we can actually go in here. All right, so we've got... I'm looking for tag things. I keep getting over encumbered, so I have to be a little more selective. Ooh, military ammo bag. Those are always good. Have a camp with all the shelters. The shelters are all linked. Oh, jeez. That sounds like a lot of... So you basically have a Starfield camp. Nothing but loading screens. That's what it sounds like. That was kind of surprising. If anyone watched the game thing yesterday, the Game Fest or whatever it's called, that was kind of surprising. They didn't have a Starfield. I mean, I thought for sure there'd be like something on the next... You know, because there's supposed to be an expansion this year. And the fact that we didn't get one or an announcement or something was kind of surprising.
Cracks more. I don't want to see his crack.
And maybe they're holding it for some, I don't know. I mean, we're like beginning of the summer. Maybe they're just like, you know, Starfield, nobody's playing it, so... All right, so we need to return to Captain Fields, but we have an event. What was the event? Tunnel of Love. Let's go to the Tunnel of Love. Game doesn't like loading screens, chaining. Yes, I'm sure. Archer build still isn't complete and has 1 rank of the first Archer perk, and you can still kill. Oh yeah, Archer is great. I mean, the bow is great, and when they redo, I mean, I'm guessing when we get some balance changes, bow's going to be even better after the next update. I'm very much looking forward to the next PTS. Maybe we get it this week. Possibly Friday would be my guess. If we don't get one this week, I would expect sooner after than that. But they've been spitting them out like pretty quick, you know, after the season launches. So I would expect a new PTS on Friday. We'll see though. We'll find out. And I might start doing like when we get a PTS update, at least on the first day, I may start doing the stream on that. Because it is kind of frustrating knowing there's a brand new update, you know, a PTS with all a bunch of new stuff. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to have to wait until after the stream. I want to like go in and check it out. Underpass of Passion. That sounds dirty. Did I get the Atomic Angler bundle? Was that this week? Was that this one? Let's see. I mean, if it's the one from this week, the answer's Fish Trap. Was it last week? Oh, is that the paid? Oh, is that the paid one? If that's a paid one, then no. If you were teleported in the Fallout verse and could take 1 weapon, Fallout 3, New Vegas 4, which would you take? 1 weapon? God, if it's 1 weapon, and it was me personally that had to use the weapon, like I was in the world, probably, what would I want? I mean, a hunting rifle's pretty reliable, but the mobs can be a kind of a pain. And it's pretty ammo efficient as well. I like the handmade. It's a very flexible weapon. I'd probably go for a handmade. It's a very flexible weapon. It's very good in and out of VATS. So yeah, that might be the way I would go. Mostly I'd be looking for a way out of the, I was trying to repair the tracks. No wonder it wasn't working. I was trying to repair the tracks and it wasn't triggering. Off the game, still in chat. All right. RNT bundle, yeah, no. The pay to win bait generator, no. I did not buy that. I don't buy those things. I mean, I'm actually not finding much of trouble getting between like farming containers and doing caravans and doing events. I'm not really finding an issue, but I'm also not trying to grind the you know, all the fishing challenges in a day. And so I'm not really having much of an issue with bait now. Just knowing all the sources you can get it from. But when it's the last round, okay, come on. Come on. There we go. When it's the last round. Yeah, sometimes the server says, you know what? All right. Wait, I haven't even done this other weapon. How about this? Doesn't hit as hard, but I have a lot more ammo capacity and there we go. Isn't there? So he's got that one. And that's the last one. All right. I forget that I have this weapon. That's why I don't carry 20 weapons, because I barely remember to use 2. Bought the weather generator for the rain feature. I bought the thunderstorm generator the other day just so I could have a rain, because I didn't have a rain one. Hard-hitting long-range automatic sniper rifle. I mean, definitely having... definitely would want something hard-hitting and something where I could, you know, have a suppressor on it. I would invest in stealth is what I would do. Oh, that one. Is it dead? I can't tell. No, it's... Always want to get some hits on. Let's build us a bride. Weapon skin. Yeah, this is the peeper skin. This was from last season, right? I'd never used it before. So I'm just like, I like this. This is good. Oh, everything's just dying. Oh, I guess we have all the parts. There's supposed to be parts that spawn right there. Apparently not so much. The guns have eyes, exactly. Combat rifle, yes. Oh yeah, this is a combat rifle. It's not modded. I mean, it just has a skin on it. It has a weapon skin. Other than that, there's no mods. Oh, I have the severe receiver. That was like the only mod that I knew for the combat rifle was that. So, but the damage was more than the 10 mil pistol. So that's why I put it on. Nearly blind in real life, you wouldn't be able to hit a barn 40 feet away unless you use a shotgun. Yeah, no, it's a combat rifle. Hey, Scotty, welcome. Love the streams. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love doing them. Oh, we have to emote. Let's do the emote thing. I'm glad other people are faster. And I got, geez, I must have a few level ups that I haven't. I must have a few level ups. I think this guy despawned. I should have looted him before. I think he just vanished from, oh, no, he vanished from the world. Here's a bunch of, by the way, if you use Deathclaw eggs, there are a bunch of nests, right? There's like 5 nests right here. So if you're looking for Deathclaw eggs, they don't have a high chance to spawn, but there's like 5 nests right here that you could check. But there was a duct tape, which I'll take. Let's go see if the other Deathclaw survived. I should have looted as I went instead of waiting. We'll see how it goes. Where do you get pemmican generator from? It was on the season board. I don't know. I'm assuming who sells it? Does someone sell it? Eat candy, 20 a second. Oh, been using Bloody Commando with auto Tesla rifle. Honestly, just mowing people. Oh yeah, auto Tesla's great. The pemmican generator, where does it come from? I'm guessing it's a bullion thing now. Yeah, it despawned. No, I got screwed. Okay, so it looks like enemies are despawning. So yeah, nothing for me to loot for legendaries. So yeah, that's something to know. That's a thing that's apparently happening. Pemmican is from ally rank with Crater. Oh, is it? Is that the one where you need ally rank with? Oh, that's rough. That's rough because that's a really good one. If you need ally rank with Crater, and then it's sold from Mortimer for that. Okay, wouldn't surprise me. I know there's one thing, and that might have been the thing. So yeah, once your rank is up to ally with Crater, then you can buy it from Mortimer, their gold bullion dealer. Okay, I got Burning Love, which is the bow. We already tried bows, didn't like bows. Pump action shotgun, here we go. I have some level ups. Let's, I don't really know what to do with them though. So we have a perk card pack. Let's see, Lone Wanderer, Strange in Number. Ooh, Strange in Numbers, that's a good perk. Unfortunately, I don't have any mutations. Okay, so is there any perks that I really want to... Yeah, there's really nothing I'm really looking to change around. Tank Killer, I only have 1. Yeah, see, I have a bunch of... Yeah. This is not an optimized build at all. I mean, I have Pack Rat, like... although it hasn't been enough to do. I have Scatter Shot, I've got... Actually, the perk that gives you bonus... yeah, I don't know. Can do because that. Is there a perk? Oh, you know what? What about, let's see. Under luck, there was a perk I saw. What was it? What was that one perk? Ricochet, right? Yeah, Ricochet. Let's try this. Chance to deflect ranged attack. So maybe this will help us out. We don't need this. We don't need canned food. Oh, I actually have I still have room. Yeah, everything else let's have to wait. Okay. So we need to return to Captain Fields. We need to eat. We're just eating whatever comes our way, honestly. And I scrapped all that. I turned in all the ammo, most of the ammo. What about the junk? No. There we go. All right, let's go back to Captain Fields. Tell him what a good boy we are. Despawning thing cost you a lot this weekend doing eviction notice. Yeah, I had one eviction notice. I got like 7. I think it was on this. It might have been on a stream. But after that, yeah, I'm looting as I go on eviction notice now. Getting ranks isn't too hard to do eviction notice for Foundation Rep, a Moonshine Jamboree for Crater. That is true. It's a grind. I mean, it's just a grind. And make sure you do the daily quests, and it's just a thing. It's a thing to do. Bug fixes. Well, I think the bug fixes kind of go, you know, here and there, but I'm hoping we get some content. In fact, I'm hoping the next one, I mean, I know we're going to get more balancing, but hopefully we get content as well. We need new stuff to do. I like the fishing. I don't know if 3 months from now, I'm still going to be, you know, at the end of the season, I'll still be loving fishing by then. It's like I want other things.
You sure picked a strange team. We'll be packing up.
And I think there will be other things. I think that's why we only got 2 months of the season on the calendar, is I think they got something big planned to tell us. And I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time I was expecting something and was disappointed. So let's see. We might as well see what's here.
Come on, just make the best of it, people.
Since we have a thing we have a workbench we can scrap stuff, so we might as well just like pick up what we can pick up. There's Bane waving. Are you? I don't know if I never know if he's waving to me or if he's waving to. Oh, he was waving to me. I got it right. He's waving goodbye. You hate the fishing? Using controller's a nightmare. I've heard that. I mean, it's I haven't tried because that's what I use. I use a Xbox controller. I haven't ever done a keyboard and mouse, so I don't know. You know, I don't know if using the mouse is any easier or not. I just don't have any idea. I mean, I've heard it is, but I suspect it's from people who haven't used a keyboard, or I mean, a controller to do it either. So, unless you've done both, it's hard to know. How does gaining rep for Raiders from Moonshine make sense? You'll have to ask someone who had anything to do with that. I don't know. No, Auspex, it won't be another raid. They've already said the next raid won't be until next year. But it could be something else. Like, I'm hoping because I think they're going to give us other hard content, challenging stuff to do this year. So that could be good. Capital Wasteland Expansion Expedition. That I have no idea. I think at the moment, expeditions, because they look at, people don't really engage in expeditions that much. Like, I've heard a dev say that, or I saw them type it. Let's put it that way. And we have Old Guard. That's kind of, yeah, it's kind of not that neat. Okay, so we've got that, but we have to do the other one too, right? So we have that. We've got Lou, right? Cheating death. All right, well, let's go clean up stuff and then go work on that. But they did say something about other challenging content, but they said that the expeditions that they needed kind of a rework of some sort to get people to engage with them. So I would expect that before adding a new one. But who knows? Hey, Mike, welcome. Fishing with a keyboard is not fun either. All right, so it's difficult no matter how you're doing it. Let's see, heavy combat armor, left arm. I mean, at some point, what I could do would be to try and like roll some legendary armor. In fact, what's my armor situation? I mean, it doesn't really seem to make much of a difference. Like, it's one of those things I don't think about much because, I mean, I'm not really having survivability issues, so I don't really think about, you know, about armor much. Because it's like, well, I seem to be doing okay, so yeah. All right, we're gonna put this away. Actually, Old Guard. Let's see, what is Old Guard here? Wait, where are we? Weapons. Anti-armor Old Guard, so it does 74 damage, and it's an automatic. It uses 10mm ammo. What do we have in the way of 10mm ammo? Because that could be good. 1,500 rounds. So let's see, we've got this Old Guard. Can we mod it at all? I don't know, we'll see. Only expedition you do is, yeah. MSG is the only one that most people do. Rizbel, hello. Refishing, you use keyboard, mouse, and have the mouse C-axis inverted. You wonder if fishing minigame is harder because of that? Good question, I don't know. I mean, I do inverted X-axis as well. Or is it inverted Y? I think it's inverted Y. Unless the escort, yeah, if the escort bugs out, then you can just go on a tour of whatever. Okay, so we have the stub barrel, which is not much range. Oh, wait, what do we have on it now? Oh, we have an aligned stub barrel, so it's not even one. So what's the range on it now? 84. Forceful stock. Let's see here. Hip fire accuracy, aim speed. Like, I wouldn't even know. Piercing magazine. Okay, so this one's got mods on it that you wouldn't be able to do. We'll try this. We'll just see how it goes. I mean, I don't really have any perks for it, and it holds 30 rounds. We'll try this, see how it goes.
Our signature is
Boss House, hello, hello. Just found out you don't know if anyone else knows. Special loadout machine is disabled. Yes. They are working on a hotfix. Hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. Let's see, Radx diluted, Radaway diluted. I have all these fish. I should probably just cook the fish. How we doing on, make sure our water and stuff, because like stim packs and things can have a way to, you know, we got a lot. Let's get rid of like, I mean, we're going around with 30 and been doing okay, so we'll just keep going with that. Let's get rid of like 10 of those, 5 of those. There we go, that's better. And let's see. Purified water has a way of sneaking up on you. Let's get rid of like 10 of those. 11 is fine. Hey, Robin, welcome, welcome, welcome to the team. All right, there we go. Carry weight's better. All right, let's go and do what? Go up here. All right, go to Crater and find Lou, whoever this Lou person is. Get more and better rewards depending on how long annoying an expedition is. I mean, that was the thing. I mean, we've had a couple of things just in general. Like the last was the raids, right? Raids are so unbalanced in terms of rewards compared to everything else that it makes everything else look kind of bad. And then you have an event like Eviction Notice, which when it's full isn't very fun. It's kind of boring, but it gives you a lot of rewards. And when you look at all the, I mean, like to me, boss events should give you the best rewards, and they don't. Like Eviction Notice makes boss events look terrible. And even a raid, like I can do one raid stage and get better rewards than a boss fight. And so there needs to be a balance pass just in general in terms of the other content, in terms of the time spent, rewards, and also what you're doing as well. Call 50 some stim packs a lot. 1,500 too many. I've never, yeah, 50. Blue 30, hello, hello. The Grand Poobah, yep. Let's see, so we need to go down here. Yeah, 1,500, problem. That's what I would call 1,500. I would call it a problem. I mean, if you're playing low health and you're using, what's it, you know, Born Survivor, I could see having a lot of stim packs because it's just going to constantly stim you. Although not anymore, right? They changed the way that works. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't come up with a use case for 1,500 stim packs unless it's to be a stim pack dealer. That'd be the only reason. Let's see, there we go. All right, speak with Fisher. This is like, it's funny, like as for the most part, I think the settler side is pretty straightforward. The raider side is so, you know, people are trying to lie to you, and especially if you do the raid with the raiders, it sucks. Because there's a kidnapping and you have to go all over the place, and it's just, yeah. All right, so find clues on Fisher's terminal. Let's try that first. I don't know if I have what my rank is on hacking, because I think it's a rank 3 terminal. My skill is 1. Do I have any hacker perks that I can equip? That's under here. I don't. All right, let's just go talk to him, and he'll send you running around and stuff. Kind of annoying.
You're the new guy, aren't you?
Is a holy flamer, is a heavy gunner, or an energy weapon? It's a heavy, well, it's both. It's a heavy gun and it's energy. It does energy damage. But if you're talking in terms of the perks, it benefits from the pyro perk. It benefits from that. Let's see here. I found a note. Took off. There we go. As a ghoul, you barely use stems. The vendors are poor to buy all. Got you.
Maybe he.
We do this. Oh, I have enough strength. All right, so I don't have to get. He's not going to send me off on a wild goose chase, which is good, because that's kind of annoying. Like the dialogue in this thing where it's just like, I don't really care. I just am supposed to find him to break into a vault. Just tell me where he is instead of this whole asking about his life, and like, I just don't care.
Not exactly. Unfortunate. My friend.
Yes. So where do I find the friend?
Oh, right. Pardon me.
Hello, Robin.
Since my track about the event off alone.
Does it work with the new science card though? No. No, it has to be energy damage. So the cards, the science cards, they got reworked. They work with damage type, not weapon type. So if it does energy damage, then you get a bonus from energy, but it does fire damage, so it would benefit from the fire. Actually, does it have energy on it? I have to look at it, but it would have to have the energy symbol on it. Yeah, but they can just manually move the cards around and still play. Use the stims to bully new players by making them super over encumbered. Guided meditation. Didn't I do this once? I did this once and it lied. I never picked up this. I know I did this once and I never picked up the location. You can fish here too. This is another one you can actually go to and fish. I don't know. I don't know if people are doing events or not. I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. We need to just leave. Out. Where's the out button? That's what we need to do. Go out. Hopefully the fix comes quick. Hopefully it's one of those things where tomorrow they say, hey, it's all fixed. I'm not expecting it to be that quick, but who knows? I'm looking to see. Oh, Steve's there. I should know. If Steve's on the server, he'll join the event. So I'll go join the event. We'll test out my new fast firing gun, see how it does against ghouls. Didn't notice the AP cost. I'll have to look at that. See what it's all about. Because it doesn't have a reflex sight or anything, and I'm inside this building. Yeah, I was here before and I never picked up the location. AP cost of 27. That's insane for an automatic. Why is this so high? I know that these got a pass where AP cost was brought down. So it's an AP cost of 27. Why is the number cruncher doing more? This should be doing just like insane damage. Let's see here. Where are we? Oh, we've already done it. Okay, interior. I'm so disoriented because of where I came in. It's like throwing me off. I mean, in terms of AP cost, this is not a. It's reasonably hard. But the damage on the. Oh, I have no commando card. Well, no, there aren't commando cards. Well, what would I. Yeah, there are no commando cards. What am I thinking? Why is the AP cost so high? Does this have a special super duper high AP mode? Because they did raise that stuff. They lowered the AP cost on these, I thought. I thought they did, unless I'm remembering wrong. Because it sucks, I guess. Fitness, hello. Be taking all eviction notice and leave with so much legendary. Yes, make sure you loot as you go, though. I mean, this is okay in short bursts, but you can see my AP just disappears. And it's not like I got some massive AP regen situation. Courtyard meditation hub. Well, all right, let's go. I'll fix it. It's using up all of my steel, the rarest material of all. Doing a ghoul holy flamer character is level 60 at the moment. Oh wow. Got it. Oh, when you saw my part 5. Ah. Best ballistic fiber rifle is Elder's Mark. Well, if that's what you like to use, Lex, great. I've tried to like the Elder's Mark, and I am just not a fan. The range just kind of kills it for me. But it's not a bad gun. I don't love it, though. In the water around the Fisherman's Rest is a sunken bathtub with a boat motor attached to it. Oh, cool. I've never noticed that. That's pretty neat. Good find. I will say this, the stability on this is amazing. I mean, I can hit stuff, just manually aiming pretty easily. Let's test the hip fire situation. I don't really think I have hip fire perks, so yeah. Yep, PC with Xbox controller. That's actually not too bad. I can hit things, goes through, it's a little bit of an ammo sink though. I think I'm coming out behind. Southeast side of the icon. Oh, okay. Interesting. Uh-oh, I hear stuff out there. Boom, all right. Let's see, we're okay. Friend request, is that someone in the chat? Oh, Kitty Bear, all right. Well, oh, come on. There we go. Uh-oh. We got it going, welcome aboard. It's like I'm a, guided meditation repairman. Oh. This actually is kind of fun. I mean, it's definitely only a close-up weapon, but the recoil this is very controllable. I don't mind it. The damage is a bit on the underwhelming side, especially with number cruncher. I mean, I would expect with an AP cost that high that I'd be seeing a higher damage number, but it's actually kind of fun. I don't mind this cell. This is great. Where do you get the gun? Anchorage Ace from the Anchorage Ace. It's from the event not seismic activity. What's it called? NW. It's not nuclear winter. It's neurological warfare. So it's from that event. You have a chance to get it. There's a few weapons that can drop from that event, and most of the time you won't get any of them, but you have a small chance to get it from that event. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Oh, nope, someone's there. All right, cool. All the battle stations have been manned. Reloads could use a little bit of work, but bashing is not a... Come on, yeah, there's a bit of a... The reload's kind of long, I would say. We got to make sure we loot everything. Oh, I got something. Western Revolver. Oh, crippled him. Yeah, I'm burning through ammo, but not at a crazy pace. See, Stalker's submachine gun. Is that a 10 mil or a regular submachine gun? Oh, that's a 10 mil. See, the AP cost on this is 14. So that's what I mean. I think there's something like this it got missed when they did the AP cost adjustment. It should be as high as it is. Elder's Mark eats 2 bullets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. It likes to eat bullets for, yeah. Main rifle now is a B. Ah, okay. This is a full-time job over here defending this thing. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Got the reload. Gotta make sure I loot in case stuff disappears.
Discordant forces that stand in your way. Do not let them harm you.
Main rifle, B5025, EPR. Yeah, the Enclave Plasma, if you've got the right mods on it, you get the AP cost to be crazy. I mean, it's really VATS efficient now. You can get the AP cost down to like, I don't even know, like really low. With the right combination of mods. Because they made an adjustment after that first go round on the PTS when you had a really high AP cost and the damage was crazy. Now it has a low AP cost and still really good damage, but. Let's see. Anchor Jace. Anchor Jace is pretty good. At least it was. I haven't used it in a while. Anchor Jace is pretty good though. Quad Auto Fixer is the best all-around weapon. I'm not interested in changing anybody's mind. I don't care that much about what other people like to try and convince somebody otherwise. If it's what you enjoy the most, that is the best for you. 8 AP for Enclave Autoplasma. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking I got like even lower than that with all like perfect mods on it. Getting a lot of drugs. Where to get the fixer plan? It drops from the event encrypted. It has a chance anyway. It also has a chance to come out of mutated party packs, and mutated events start tomorrow. So I would say your best chance is probably just do a lot of mutated events. And check player vendors. I mean, it used to be a really high value plan. Anymore, I don't think it has a lot of value. So you could probably get it reasonably cheap. But it used to be really expensive, like 10,000 caps. But anymore, it's like, there's no way it's still worth that. But I mean, caps are easy, and if it's something you want. From me. Yeah. Plasma Flamer's good with the new science perks. They're good without any perks. But yeah, I mean, they're good anyway. I mean, the Plasma Flamer didn't get weaker. Let's put it that way. So I've gone through, what, a couple hundred rounds maybe of ammo. Which isn't like that bad, I guess. All right. What I'll do is go back to here and then try and find a way to place a tent, or there's a camp over there, maybe hit that. Fast traveling canceled. The event's over. You're all supposed to be dead. It's like Hotel California. You can check out, but you can't leave. Okay, now I don't see any red dots. Let's try this again. I hear something. That's down below. All right, let's see if we can fast travel this time. Still a countdown, but no enemies in sight. You have yours at 12 AP, best balance for cost use, and number cruncher. Ah. Think you could double dip with the Enclave Flamer using fire damage bonus, energy damage. If you put that receiver on it, that's not the best way to use it though. You're gonna, because anytime you split up damage, basically you're saying, okay, I'm gonna do less damage from 2 different sources. You're better off just doing all, you know, keeping it less split up damage. Unless you're gonna use it as a shotgun and put a splitter on it. But yeah, the split damage is just gonna give you less. So I think you're better off not doing that. Personally. Got an axolotl. Hey, congrats, Ariel. I got my second one yesterday. How does Plasma Flamer compare to Holy Fire? They're different. I think the Plasma Flamer feels stronger. Personally. I mean, basically the Plasma Flamer for the most part, because the Holy Fire depends on a lot of damage over time where the Plasma Flamer doesn't. And so with Plasma Flamer, stuff just dies a lot more immediate. Is there a cap for weapon durability? I'm sure there is. I have no idea what it would be. But I'm sure there's a cap. Oh, there's encrypted. Speaking of fixer plans. Let's see. We need to store some stuff. Questing takes a long time. If you are doing events. All right, let's see. We've got this one and that one. All right, let's go and do that. Maybe we'll get a fixer plan. Unworthy Chung, hello. What's my thoughts on cold shoulder shotguns? It's awesome. I mean, cold shoulder is really good. And shotguns are a lot better with this update. I mean, they're between perks and balance adjustments. Shotguns and cold shoulder, you know, specifically, they're all in a good spot. Pyroplasma damage worse than ultrasight?
Alright, listen up, agents. If you're hearing this, that means
I would rather just go straight plasma. Well, I mean, it's just plasma and ballistic. I would go with the normal split. Is this a pile of...
just initiated the recall process.
Just a pile of stuff. Okay. Just a pile of junk. So much of that, like, nobody loots. Everyone just, like, kills stuff and move on. So, yeah. Uh-oh. There's a Nuka-Cola. It's floating. Yeah, you can fish here. Someone's about to get, someone's about to get wrecked while they fish, but yeah, you can fish here. Let's see. Took 36 improved at the retreat in the rain. Oh, to catch the axolotl? That's a lot. Yeah, I caught my second one yesterday. So I'm on 2. I mean, the important thing was for me just to catch 1 at least because we have the of the month and you want to catch the specific one every month, you know, and then a year you can get the of the month title. I think that's what it is, of the month. Well, thanks, Kitty. Thanks for starting it. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my sound. That happens sometimes. How many of the buggers swam out of the circle for you? Okay. That's something. Caught 5 axolotls, nice. Yeah, they're actually, once you get them hooked, they're actually not the toughest things to hook. They're, jeez, that's, jeez, who's doing that? Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Jeez. All right. Well, that's. It was like Mr. 3 stream last night. He had a nuker on his stream as well. Hard to see all that's going on. There we go. I should know that was happening. I didn't realize that I was so close to the, yeah. I didn't realize I was so close to the body. I was looking for the body. Let's respawn right here. Caught 1, have 2 on display currently. Oh, nice. I haven't displayed anyone. Someone took my loot. Oh, whoever took my loot, you suck. They take all my loot? What's... They took some of my loot. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's go clean up our inventory and then go find loot. There's an option to repair your janky rod even though it has no condition bar. That's weird. It shouldn't be Viticus because it's not like an actual thing. That's weird. Where to get Prime Receiver? Prime Receivers drop from the Scorch Beast, Scorch Beast and Scorch Beast Queen is where Prime Receiver plans come from. It's also worth checking player vendors because you never know, and a player may have one in their vendor. Because some players will collect those or will sell them. Let's see. I don't like Chameleon. What's this? Right leg, Charisma, and Belted. Those aren't really effects that I'm really looking for. So we'll just put those into the machine. There we go. All right, and ammo. There we go. What's my ammo? I've gone through a few, so eventually my ammo will disappear. All right, I put a 10 down somewhere. There we go. Using why would you use artillery during an event? That just makes it unpleasant for other people. Alien Blaster. Yeah, I have tried the Alien Blaster. Cryo is the best option, yes. Repair the broad. If you're not catching anything but common, try and repair it. Oh, that's weird. Let's see here. Let's go this way. Carlton Mine, the most annoying. I don't know. This whole side is all annoying for me. Like this whole like Lou, Rah-Rah. I mean, I don't mind Rah-Rah so much. It's just the quest is just, you spend a lot of time just standing around waiting. And I'm just not a fan of, standing around waiting as part of a quest mechanic. And then of course Johnny's just horrible. And that quest is crazy buggy now. I don't know, something along the lines, somewhere along the line it got broken and now it just bugs out like crazy. And half the time I've done it, I haven't been able to finish it. But I usually just skip it. Rah-Rah's, I mean, I don't mind Rah-Rah so much. It's just there's a lot of, like with her quest, you're just waiting a lot. You're just spending a lot of time just standing around waiting for something to happen, which I just don't. I don't like that generally as a quest mechanic. It's why I don't like the DMV. To me, that's the most annoying part about the DMV is the time where you're just standing there doing nothing, waiting for your number to be called. Like to me, that's not fun. I want to do things. It's why I generally don't care for eviction notice because everyone shows up and it's boring. Yes, you get good rewards for it, but most of the time you're not doing anything. And to me, that just like, I don't play games to not do stuff. I play a game because I want to play. So hello. Let's see. Yep, I picked up a location. Here we go. I do like this NPC though. Easy bug to fix. Oh, with Johnny? But it's annoying. It's just one of those things where it's like, okay, I've done all this stuff and I have to go out and do it again. And I think I tried it though. I think one of the times it bugged out on me, I did try that. I left and came back and it didn't fix it. So.
Yes, I am Weasel.
I'm going to consider these quests are all 5 years old. They should be running flawlessly. And I swear they've gotten worse since they came out. I mean, if you do the vault raid with the raiders, that is such a buggy mess, and it's been that way since day one. And to me, there's like not any good reason why it's still that way. It should be running well by now. It's been enough. Do it solo and then do, the chaos. Usually when it pops solo, I'm in like the wrong character for it. I'll be like on a private, or I'll be doing something, right? I'll be on a server where, like I'm on a private, like usually if I'm on a private server, I have something specific to do. I'm not there to do eviction notice or events.
This better be
Nice spot set up for Ashley. Oh, nice. Nice.
Fisher.
Fastest way to get stamps. Run, most sensational game over and over again. That's the fastest way. That's the only way. I mean, stamps, they're on the season board. There's like usually like well, actually, are there any this time? I don't know. Usually there's like a small amount on the season board, but yeah, running expeditions, that's it. That is the source of stamps.
I'm retired. You can take.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I forget his dialogue you have to pay attention to because if you don't, you'll be in a loop forever. Even then, it's still tough to get out of the loop. Spike snappers, not prey fish. No, a lot of the fish are really nasty looking. I caught some doozies yesterday and this morning that were just like horrifying. So yeah, the bog wanderer, is that the one? That's a nasty looking fish. So you can actually get right to Lou if you go, yeah, dangerous pastimes can suck it. If you can actually photo mode through here and get right to Lou. Unfortunately, the game won't recognize that you've done that and you'll be there for nothing. You still have to go the long way. So the ones that you that I laughed at yesterday? I'm not sure what you mean. What theme should your next camp be? No idea. I have no input on that. I'm not a camp person. Nuka-Cola? A Nuka-Cola theme. There you go. Make it like a Nuka-Cola, you know, Nuka-Cola world or whatever. Oh, the fish that was ugly. Those were the, they might have been the bog wanderers, right? Because it was in the, they might have been bog wanderers. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was, because I caught him in, was it that what it was? I don't remember now. It was one of the rare ones, though. Well, I'm hoping, Lex, I'm hoping the Cryolator, I'm hoping, I mean, that's going to be the next update, or the September update is going to be heavy guns. So hopefully the Cryolator gets a pass, because right now it's not, yeah, I don't think it's worth using, honestly. It's a meme weapon is all it is, and I would like it to not be. To actually make it into something that's all right, so we're gonna go a little sneaky here. Crickets are nasty. Sneaky with my Pip-Boy light on. That's the best way to sneak. So, can we smash this? Oh. How dare you? He's on fire. I don't know why. He's on fire, though. Let's see. Want to go through... Oh, no, this is... Oh, no, I had it wrong. You can photo mode through this door. This is the door you can go through and get to Lou. But you can't actually get to Lou. I mean, you can't actually progress anything. Bog Lurker. Did I say Bog Wanderer? Yeah, Bog Lurker. That's what it was. I was Bog Wanderer. Yeah, Bog Lurker. Yes. Love the Slocum Joe stuff. There you go. Slocum Joe camp. Why am I not in power armor? Sneaking with the light on? Yeah. I don't have power armor. I mean, I looked at it early, but I'm not finding that I need... like, I'm just wearing random armor and it seems good enough, right? So I have leather. Why do I have leather tagged? Apparently I have leather tagged. Yeah, my random armor seems good enough, so that's why I'm not using power armor. I mean, I was kind of waiting until I was like max level before I started saving pieces, but I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll put on some power. Maybe if I get a good set of power armor or something, I should start looking at the sets and stuff. Ooh, gears. We'll take that and this, or we won't take that. Okay. Turn off our light. No, I think it was because I was crafting or maybe upgrading armor when I was first starting this character. Okay, we've got a fog crawler. That looks nasty. Oops, let's not ping. Let's do this. See what we can do to fog crawler. This rifle's all right. This rifle's not too bad. Fog crawlers are pretty tanky enemies, so if you can take one down in 2 shots without VATs, without critical hits, I'd say that's all right. All right, what do we have in here? Just ammo, submachine gun. We can scrap it for mods. Oh, I have the right skill. We'll try this. Bethesda removed your ability to craft civil engineer armor. Well, that's not very nice. Fighter jet engine as a weapon would be awesome, to be honest. Oh, I'll just take your word for that. After we get a good paint. Yeah, the Enclave Plasma needs a better paint, for sure. I don't love the poker paint. I think the poker paint's kind of, yeah. It's kind of tacky. I would like something better. Okay, what am I'm doing something wrong here. There we go. How they could possibly work heavy guns? I don't know. I'm actually curious to see what they do with the, with heavy guns. I mean, I think with, like some things like the 50 cal, they could I think it needs a bit more damage. Like the 50 cal is underpowered for how big a 50 cal bullet is. They could do things like add more mods. I don't know if that'll be in the next update though. I have no idea what they're gonna do with the cards. I'm kind of curious what they do with the heavy gun cards. I'm intrigued. Normally there's a cricket over there, although I wouldn't know that. Oh, there is a cricket over there. Oh, he's not looking good. He was like in pieces. There was 2 of them. That's why he wasn't in pieces. I'm in danger? How am I in danger? There's nothing else here. I know for a fact there's nothing else here. Whatever. Gold paints. Does Prime DPR shoot red plasma? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think it's green. No, it's green no matter what. It's green no matter what. Because I run them primed usually. Oh, here's a red button. What could possibly go wrong? All right, so we go over here. Goodbye world. All right, so how do we get, uh-oh. Yeah, I remember the first time I did this, I'm like, now what? Ah, well, that's not good. It's, okay, well, I went the wrong way. Damn Surfer, hello. When the TV show goes to New Vegas, they should give us an AMR. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I don't know if they pay attention to the TV show or not with their stuff. I mean, I know that people think the ghoul is because of the TV show, but they were working on that before. Because that's been a requested feature for a long time. Hang on a second. My nose is begging me to blow it. That is better. As far as I know, the Gatling Plasma hasn't had its fire rate changed. The damage was reduced a tiny bit, but with perk changes and whatever, it's stronger. So as far as I know, Gatling Plasma is not slower. There we go. Wow, that seemed like that should have been 2 hits. I mean, that should have been 1 hit. Ooh, Rad Scorpion meat. We haven't tasted Rad Scorpion yet. Maybe it's delicious. Bob Dylan did Blowing in the Wind. Yeah, Blowing in the Stream. Yep, there you go. Well, I try not to do it in the stream. That's why I mute myself and hide myself. Nobody needs or wants to see that. It's like I'm in danger, but it's just frogs. The Ghoul update. I don't think so. Was that in the patch notes? I don't remember that being in the. I don't think the Gatling Plasma ever had its. Are we talking Gatling Plasma, right? That's what you said? I don't think the Gatling Plasma had its fire rate changed at all. There we go. That's the power of a critical hit right there. Oh, and an egg too. Maybe we can make scrambled Rad Scorpion eggs. And awesome opossum bacon. There we go. Ah, this rifle's great. I got lucky with a good roll on a rifle. This is fun. I'm sure there could be better options, maybe. I don't know. 2 shots pretty strong though. Your GP is more powerful. I mean, yeah, I don't think the fire rate has been changed on the Gatling Plasma. I'm not saying for sure, because there may be some patch note or something that I forgot about, but I don't think it ever. It's been the same. I've been using it for a while. It is very nice, Lightning. Yes, I got lucky with this roll. This is great. Yeah, I don't think it's been changed. I mean, like I said, with perk changes, it's actually a little more powerful because it can actually benefit from science where it couldn't before. So you can actually get a little bit of a buff. I mean, a number cruncher too, but I have mine modified for VAT, so that would be a waste. But if you're doing like a, have it modified with like a high AP, well, highest AP cost you can get is like 13. That would still be a little bit of a damage boost. All right, we're almost through. We're almost successfully into, I think there's one more Scorpion in here. Changed 2 perks in perception. It was definitely stronger than before. Well, there you go. I mean, that's the thing. There's not much. Okay. I love how you can just go from 95 to 0 in a blink of an eye. Oh, we have a chest. End of dungeon loot trunk. Black powder pistol, 50 caliber ball. Yeah, I actually put the, because in the last stream I got, what is it? The, Pirate Punch. And I decided, no. Quad is great on those, but just one shot at a time. That was just, it was, yeah. It wasn't all that impressive, so I put it in the script machine. Plus, I think it was under-leveled. I think it was only level 40. I think. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. But I put it in the script machine. Because I wasn't using it. This hunting rifle's great. I love the hunting rifle. I have never played Stalker, no. I mean, I've heard it's good. Stalker 2 looks interesting, but I haven't played it. Instamash, yep. What a score.
What's it look? In case it ain't obvious. Ain't no way.
What's a ghoul? No, I don't care about that. Let's see here. Here's one you have to actually pay attention. Otherwise, you'll never get out of this conversation. It's really difficult, even if you pay attention. Let's see. I have, all right, I don't care. Let's see. Don't be stupid. Let's see. What if you don't change?
No one's going. So
We just like, okay, I don't care. Like, of all the people I don't care about, Lou's kind of high up there on the list. We'll deal with it if it comes up.
Yeah. If I do this,
Yeah, I'll shoot you in the head. I'd like to do it right now, actually.
then you've got it. Remember, don't want to.
Can we get out? Are we done? Nope. He's in. All right.
I gotta get.
There we go. All right. We got through Lou. Yes. That always feels like a big accomplishment getting through him. The dungeon, I actually don't mind the dungeon. I actually think it's kind of fun. It's just Lou. It's just talking to Lou. Let's see what we got here. Gone back to your Gauss since now you can have 135% with bloodied, 1470 damage. Yeah, nice. I do too. I've always liked the hunting rifle. Now it actually hits like a truck, so it's great. 45 out of 76 glowing fish. Very nice. AFK and lurking again. All right. Let's see here. We've got this. Might as well just do whatever. End of dungeon loot. Nothing over there. Nothing here. We've got a bench. We can do this. And, oh, there's a 10 mil submachine gun. We get anything good? Stabilized stub barrel, which I think is what we have. No, we have an aligned stub barrel. Well, I wonder if stabilized will give us... Let's look and see if stabilized will do anything for us. That AP cost is just insane. Let's see. So we have a line stub barrel. Oh, the AP cost doesn't change. Oh, wait. Let's see here. We have a line stub barrel. Oh, and I don't know it, so I can't compare what it does. So AP cost is 27. AP cost goes up by 1, so my damage goes up. And extra sighted accuracy. We actually do this. It's like our AP cost, if we're gonna go for AP cost, let's just go up 1 more damage. Why not? Why not? On this silly weapon that I'm probably not gonna use for very long. Let's go talk to Meg. Let's see, right here. There we're going. Cheeseburger, hello. Don't remember Lou? You don't remember Lou? Wow. He's not forgettable. Like, he's so annoying, he's not forgettable. Feral mechanic feels so strange and previous concept breaking. Yeah, I would say the way the ghoul is done doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, the fact that you can be hit so hard that you lose all your radiation, that to me doesn't make any sense at all. That's like the whole radiation mechanic. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Scope for AP cost? Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know very many mods for that, so I didn't have one available. Does this have a scope? I don't know if the 10 mil sub has a scope. But yeah, I don't know very many mods, so I mean, that was it. That's why I was like, oh, I learned a mod. Let's see what it does.
All right, so I've been thinking about those. Once Lou ain't gonna just.
But I don't know if the 10 mil subby has a. I mean,
met up with Gale in the wilderness.
Like, it doesn't even have a reflex sight, right? So yeah, it doesn't have a scope option.
Good luck, Seven.
All right, so my Raider's reputation went up a lot.
You want something? You take it. It's the only way to live.
Ticket. Stamp vendor isn't selling civil engineer armor plans and not the deep pocket mods for jetpack. That is weird. That is very strange.
Invincible, you idiot. They can still kill you, you know.
All right, let's go talk to Gale.
You saying I drank that nasty crap for nothing?
Gale needs.
Gale's voice just no. It's like no.
Calm down. You basic. I say.
All right, so the quickest way through this is just agree to help her. See, I wish I had high enough charisma.
Know that. They say someone.
You just say, I'll help you. Come on. All right. I'm sorry. You're right. Let me help.
This is good. You will help.
Recon, does it have a recon scope? So it doesn't have a reflex sight, but it has a recon scope. That would be weird. But I don't know it in any case. Your former main character does show it in the crafting menu? Well, okay. It has 0 sight mods. That's what I thought. I didn't think there was any sight mods for it. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to have a scope but no reflex sight. Because it's meant to be more like a hip-firing weapon. That's kind of the way they've designed it. But a reflex sight would be great. I mean, obviously we've got one in the Elder's Mark, so it is a thing that is, in theory, possible. All right, so we're going to go back to here. Get rid of all the junk we picked up. It was such a waste of your time you end up siding with settlers? Yes. Do you have the plans unlearned? Yeah, is it possible you got the plans and just never learned them and just stuck them in your stash? Is that a thing that could have happened? I have the wrong screen up here. There we go. All right, now I know what's going on. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this like I've actually done it like slogged through it instead of just picking and choosing what I want to do. This is how I did it the first time, as I went through all the sides. I was told that's the best way to do it, because you do get rep. I mean, that's a thing. So you saw I got a big amount of rep when I did that. So if you are interested in rep, even if you're not going to side with either side, it's still worth doing the full side on both, just because each stage of it, you do get rep with them. So it's worth it. You learn them. Well, yeah, that's good. That's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I would say put in a ticket. Okay, Grafton Steel Underground. Where with events aren't coming up all that interesting. So let's see. Grafton Steel Underground. We've been to the scout camp, so let's just go from there. Yeah, I definitely send them a ticket. See what happens. And may you have more success than the one time I sent them a ticket. Which inspires me to never do that again. Okay, so we need to go... Well, it's pointing me in that direction, but that's like across the water. Oh, there's a dude. There's a guy. And, oh, what's this code piece with extra stuff that's probably not showing? Oh, Site Bravo, that's updated. Site Bravo. That must be this. All right, Site Bravo. All right, that's a thing. I wonder what that is. That's a thing. You always side with Foundation and give half to the Raiders. That's pretty much what I've done most of the time as well. Or I side with Foundation and give half to Foundation. The main reason I've signed with Foundation mostly is just because it's not buggy. It's not as, I shouldn't say it's not buggy. It's not as buggy. The Raiders always bugs out on me. It's just a matter of what it's going to do. The Settlers may or may not. And one time I actually did it with the Raiders because the Settler side bugged out on me and I couldn't complete Jen's quest. So because I couldn't complete Jen's quest, I had no choice but to side with the Raiders. In fact, that was the first time I did the Raiders. And yeah, it bugged out on me. It took me, I don't know, 5 or 6 servers to actually, like with server hopping, I was fast traveling in and out, server hopping, and oh, it was awesome. It was great. It was so amazing. Not a hermit crab, just a big van. You know what's wrong? Main plans from the armor you get from doing quests, not the vendor. Oh, got you. You're looking for the, okay. Well, it's good to discover that before submitting a ticket. Do I have Center Masochist? I have one, yeah, I have 1 point. Yeah, at some point I need to go through more of the build, but I guess that's why, you know, the whole thing about, oh, the perk card machine isn't working and you can, they can't play. It's like, this build is a mess and I'm able to play. And up until today, I wasn't even using a legendary gun. I need food, though. My character's all hungry and stuff. I heard his stomach growling, which is why I decided to. Wouldn't that be amazing if they put, like, growling stomachs? And probably not where I want them to focus their energy, but still. Four Kings, hello, hello. Let's see. So we're going here. And I'm joining an... Oh, Swarm of Suitors. Apparently, I'm joining an event. Get to the island. It's way over there. Let's go back over here, do an event. We're right here. Raiders love it. Foundation gets over pretty fast. Yeah, I mean, even if you screw both sides and keep all of it, the amount of rep you lose is just tiny. It's nothing. So like if somebody really wants all the gold and they don't care about role playing, I would always just say, just take it all. Like the cost, there's no cost to it. It's not like someone becomes hostile to you or something. Kill all the Mirelurks. All right. At some point, we got like this quest from this guy. Not him, but this guy. This tadpole thing, I haven't even looked at that. So maybe at some point we should look at that. My kingdom for stabilized arm mods. Do I need a fixer? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I would probably never use it. If I really needed a fixer plan, I could get one. I could get a lot, actually. I have a lot. Like, he wasn't kidding when Mr. 3 said where to get a fixer plan. I was looking at one of my characters, and I think I had 20 or something like that. I have a lot. I have a lot of fixer plans. I have a lot of everything for the most part. Watch Rumblers. What are we talking about? Would a new player know about the scout badges? Well, I talked to the thing, so you'd know that there's a quest, right? Like, because I have the quest, right? Because I talked to the dude. I saw him when I think I was doing this event. He was there, and I went up and talked to him, and he gave me this Order of the Tadpole quest. So I would know that it's a quest. And I'm not new at this point. I mean, I'm high level. I'm level 56. Plus, you have to assume some level of... Oh, I missed a whole wave over there. I was so far away. You kind of have to assume some level of... I mean, even if you don't do it, if you go into the game blind, you would think that if you have any, you know, like a question about a thing here and there, maybe you do like a Google here and there. So you figure that the character or the player would learn a little bit, even if it was just a minimal amount of things. Even if it was like the most basic of things, because the game doesn't tell you much. So you almost have to, wow, they just all respawn. Like the game doesn't tell you much. So you basically have to be willing to do some research if you want to learn anything at all. All right. Gained XP and there's some legendary things. All right, let's go back and let's sort this out. Now that I did a quest and picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Signing with Settlers is probably better for gaining reputation because there are several easy ways to earn. Yeah. Yeah, the White Wolf Fedora, that's the tough one, right? I mean, those fixer plans, I remember my first character, I paid 10,000 caps. And it took me a lot of vendor hopping just to find one. And as soon as I found one, I'm like, God, 10,000 caps, that's so much for just like a plan. But I ended up buying it. And then the next one I bought for my other character was 11,000 caps. And the number of fixer plans I've just dropped since then. Because if I get them now, I don't want them. I just put them I usually put them in the Nuka World trunk. It's like, I have enough, I don't want more. They're hard to give away at this point. Okay, that's that. Exterminators, Mutant Slayers, Leather Chest, Luck, and Fall Damage. Well, Fall Damage sounds okay. Less damage from Super Mutants sounds okay. What's my chest? I think my chest is like a heavy combat. Let's see, it's metal. Okay, so that's radiation resistance, damage from Scorched. That's okay. That's 67 and 13. That's, let's see, that's 21 and 59. I wonder what we could do with that. I mean, less fall damage would be okay, and that seems more useful. When you were new 3 years ago, you find a random dude in the same party that said, "Go check up your." On my stuff on YouTube 3 years ago. Wow, that's basically since that was when I started. It's been almost 3. It'll be 3 years in next month. Let's see here. So we got standard. Okay, so we go 21, 31, girded leather. Let's do that. I mean, I have some metal pieces that seem to be better with ballistic and less with energy. So maybe this will balance my resistances a bit. Where am I at with resistance? Yeah, I'm at 195 and 101. So if I go to this. Yeah, see, I'm a lot more balanced that way, I think. I think I like this better. Let's see, that was painted, but it doesn't have a paint on it. So we can put that in the machine. Let's see, so let's get rid of that. And that. It's kind of heavy. My weight's still kind of up there. Did I store the, no, that was what's happening. I'm like, well, that's not that much weight either. Feel like I have, there's a fusion core. Wonder if we can make this lightweight or something. Gregory, yes, thank you for subscribing. Let's see here. What was it? It was this one. Pocketed. Well, I don't want pocketed because that just makes it heavier. I mean, I know that helps your carry weight, but I want to go the other way. All right, so there's that. Let's see what we have to sell. We must have like all kinds of nonsense to sell. Let's see. Cryogenic grenade. Yeah, all these extra grenades. Mirelurk eggs. That's a lot of weight right there. Oh, Mirelurk meat. There we go. Yeah, a lot of extra meat we don't really need. Get rid of that stuff. Rad scorpion. Yeah, I picked up his meat with the intention of we're gonna cook it up and just see what that gets us. Let's cook the Mirelurk meat or the rad scorpion meat up. See what that gets us. Maybe it'll be good. Been a long time, never watched the streams. Well, as long as you're watching something, that's okay. And you're here now, so that's good. Okay, so all food, rad scorpion steak. Oh, energy resistance. All right, energy resistance isn't the worst thing in the world. Let's have some of that right now. Why not? We'll do some more of that and some of that. All right, let's go into conditions good. All right, let's go into Grafton, underground, wherever. There we go. Through hiker on the armor for the win. Through hiker can be good. I have one character I think I'm going to switch to through hiker on the armor. I mean, I run it on. I mean, if I have it on power armor, sometimes I'll run it because it can give you. I mean, it depends on the on what I want in the perk loadout. But okay, that was weird. Okay, apparently there's a war going on. I want to go down this way. So we're going to scoot around, and I have my Mutant Slayer's armor on now, so what are they going to do? Looks like someone probably... Looks like somebody has this camp. I'm guessing, this workshop, rather. All right, so it wants me to go down here, and how do I get down here? That's a good question. Grafton's... Oh, I just now discovered it? Now, here's the thing you could do. Now, I would normally go around. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend like I went around. But I like role-playing as Spider-Man. So we're going to do that. We have enough of an incline. We can just walk down the wall. See, look at that. We're like Spider-Man. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. All right, we're Spider-Man. But we're going to pretend like I walked around. Because the new player would be like, well, that's a fall. So, yeah, we're going to pretend like I did it one way. Heavy leather armor is mean looking. Yes, for sure. Wish they fixed the empty black boxes on weapon inspection. Yes, that's... Well, Ario, when you're trying to take a screenshot so you can do a thumbnail for a weapon video, it's super annoying. It's really annoying. It's like... I mean, it's a good thing that I have a lot of old images that I could use and repurpose, but... Yeah, it's rough. I tried taking a picture of something the other day, and I couldn't because half of it was blocked off from the thing. Real annoying. Christopher, hello. Where is the crashing? Honestly, when I first started, crashing wasn't really an issue. In fact, the game ran really well. I would say the game ran better when I first started than it does now. Like VATS was better, and yeah. So yeah, I didn't have that. I'm not on PlayStation, so didn't have the. Well, and I didn't start when the game was brand new. Run through Iker and your 5 power armors. There you go. Saves 2 perk slots. That's true. It does. Never tried walking down that way before. Oh, you haven't? Well, you should. You feel like Spider-Man. It's awesome. All right, let's see. Can't get a shot on any of them from down there. This gun is great. Uh-oh. And he's crippled up. And he's crippled, and he's still dedicated. Hip fire there. All right. Perfect. Let's see if this goes glitch free. Most of the time this does, but I've had her go into the vents before. Well, that might be important. We'll pick that up.
You're the outsider that was talking to Meg.
You should definitely try. You need to start a new character and do that quest all over again, just so you can do the just so you can do like Spider-Man.
Good. Where's Gale?
Gale, she's worried about you.
Why didn't Gale come for me?
Wish you'd done a playthrough before Wastelanders. I wish I had too. I do. If that's a question, then the answer is yes. I wish I had done a playthrough before Wastelanders, but there is no time machine that'll let me do that.
Gale would help me find Bunabun first.
I mean, the world is just so different, and yeah,
I'm not gonna. There's more room.
it would have been great. Don't need traveling pharmacy if you got through hiker on your. That is true. Traveling pharmacy or through hiker, you don't need either one of them.
I don't know. Are you sure you can do it? Gale is big and nice and great. And
76 was gold before. It's great now, but it was a different game. Yeah, very much. Benji, yes. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I promise. Don't worry. All right, enough of that. We don't need the singing. All right, so now we talk to her again. That's kind of weird. It's like you talk to her, and then when you're done, it kicks you out of the conversation and says, talk to her. Seems like that would be not the most optimal thing. Okay, so now we wait. So here's like why I'm not a huge fan of this is because now we just wait. Oil, I mean, it has an oil can. I don't have oil tagged, but I mean, oil is one of those things that's used anytime you do crafting of like weapons and stuff, so. Well, I have a card reader. That doesn't work. I'm assuming photo mode would work here, but we're not going to find out.
What does this one do?
What does it do? Uh-oh, now we have more robots. It's over here pushing buttons. I think that Rara must be a descendant of Mr. 3. It's like, hey, there's a button. Push the button. There we go. Yeah, this gun's great. The Assaultron, oh, still gets me. Does pack rat mod only work on components? Not anymore. That was supposedly, now I haven't tested this, but that was supposedly fixed with the latest update. And it works on unscrapped items. So it should work on just any kind of junk when you pick it up. Should. All right, she's over there, but like I said, I haven't tested it, so I don't guarantee that information.
Why though?
Personally, I don't know. The information was that it said that in the patch notes, which it did. So there you go.
I keep forgetting. She would have thought it.
Robos. All right. Follow Rara. I will, but she's not fast. So if there's something I run across, ooh, there we go. See, this is why I came back here. Microscope. Someday I'll be able to build me a set of sneaky stealth armor, maybe someday. That I'll never use. Build me some sneaky stealth armor that I'll never ever use. But that was the problem originally, is like it didn't work unless you scrap stuff down. It's like, well, what's the point of that? All right, so this is, we need to extend a bridge or something. Oh, the bridge is down there. So find a way around. Let's see. Ooh, loose screws, absolutely. Never say no to those. Oh, there's, don't think. I mean, I can't VATS them. I'm probably guessing I won't be able to shoot them because of the windows. Oh, something's coming out of there. But we were ready. Uh-oh. VATS is picking up nothing. Anything in there? No. A chair. Oh, there's a gutsy somewhere. Oh, now we can shoot them. All right. Oh, legendary one. Well, he can blow up over there and not kill me. Totally missed the unique plasma rifle when you play this the first time. Yeah, I did too. Whatever it's called. Slugbuster. Yeah. It's not as good as it used to be just because anti-armor is not as... It's not as needed because enemies have... Come on. Enemies have had their resistances turned way down. And so armor penetration is just less important. So it's not a... I would say anti-armor is no longer a top tier effect. I would call it like a mid-tier. A mid-tier effect. Kind of like Gourmands. I would put it in the same category as that. Oh, a dragon. There we go. Berserker's the dragon. I definitely won't be using that. The reloads are a bit on the long side, especially... I mean, this character still has no mutation, so I don't have speed... I mean, speed demon makes a huge difference with your reloads. Just that alone. And I don't have that because so far, other than getting random mutations, I would have really no way to know that mutations are a thing that that you can just like pick and choose. Not sure why he wasn't hostile. But it's shoot first and let... Oh, there we go. Maybe some bait. Nope, lunch pail with no bait in it. Ooh, we're getting adhesive. That's good as well. Oh, there's a... All right, there's a safe. I did not know this was here. Oh, requires terminal. Okay. Skill 0, I have that. Maybe there'll be something good in here. I hate the easy safes though, or the easy terminals. They're the hardest to crack, unless you get lucky. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Nuka. Oh, Nuka grape. That's good. Removes your radiation. Is this one open? Chuck Finn. Hello, hello. Don't you learn about mutations in the Unclay Bunker? You do, but I haven't been there. I haven't done that quest line. I don't even know how that one is picked up. Like how you find out about the quest line. Is that after you do the Brotherhood? It tells you to go there. I mean, I knew just from like other people, you know, and stuff, but I didn't like. I don't remember in the game telling you go there and do that thing. So I don't know. Saw people jumping around back in the day. You looked it up. Oh, you mean marsupial? Oh yeah, for marsupial. Yeah, that's always the first thing. It's like, how do I do that? How do I do that? That always reminds me of an encounter I ran across early on in my playtime. There must be something that tells you to go there though. Somewhere, like on a terminal entry or something. I'm pretty sure. The Free States quest line. Well, the Free States is the one that tells you to go to the Brotherhood of Steel to find them. And so I'm thinking there's something with the Brotherhood of Steel that leads you there. I think that's like the order of how you do things. I'm not positive though. Let's see here. Because otherwise you'd have to stumble across it, and that's a major quest, right? I mean, you need it for launching nukes and whatever. So something must tell you to go there. I'm just not sure what it is. So it's after the Brotherhood. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, we are gonna give her, let's give her some grilled radroach. She likes candy, by the way, but apparently I don't have any.
That's perfect. Thank you.
All right, there you go. She's happy about that. There's a drill. Ooh, tape, nice. Let's see what else we got. Anything over here? No, not really. Okay. I'm just looking. This is requires a key, which I don't know where that key... I have really actually have no idea where that key comes from. You can get in there through other ways. When you were a noob, you ran across the bunker, was like, yeah, I mean, exactly. It's one of those ones, if you explore, you'll stumble across it. But I mean, it's a major quest. So there has to be something telling you to go there at some point. Like somewhere. It's a terminal or something. Done on 5 characters, one of which was recent. There was never an immediate prompt after the BOS chain was done. Well, we'll find out, because that's kind of what the whole point of this character is to kind of go through and see what's, you know, stuff that we all know about that isn't pointed out very well by the game or at all. Like Minerva, for example. Like what tells you about Minerva? Like I even looked, it's not in the start menu or anything. So How would you even know about her? Main quest line with the Overseer leads it to you as you need to secure the nukes. Is it the main? Oh, it's the main quest line to lead you there? All right. That wouldn't surprise me if all the, and that's not something I've been following, but that's what I should do is the main quest line. The thing is the main quest line doesn't really point you because it just says find the Overseer's like next thing or whatever, but it doesn't tell you where that is. And so you're just kind of going, follow the Overseer's journey. That's what it is. So yeah. Rara didn't, Rara, she didn't open the door. Okay. See what I mean? Sometimes bugs happen. Like Rara is supposed to open this door and apparently the game thinks she already did that. Well, I hope I can go through here. Yeah, see, Rara has told you that yeah, she's supposed to open this door for me and she didn't. So, okay. Yeah, wait, what is happening? I think she's stuck, right? Because you're supposed to speak with her right here. And then you go up this way, because this is where the, wait, is that where the Assaultron is? Oh yeah, see, that's where the Assaultron is. What is happening? This is bugged out. Or she's like skipped a whole bunch of steps because is it right? No, it's farther up. All right, so yeah, this is bugged out. I have no idea what's gonna happen. It may or may not. This may be broken. How would you know about half the events in game unless you look online? You won't know about caps of plenty or double cap. Well, some of that stuff shows up in like the splash screen. Oh, we have something. This thing wrecked me over and over the first time I played this. News box in the home screen. Yeah, but it didn't. I mean, I looked for, after my last stream, because someone said, hey, Minerva is in. I looked and I could not find anything telling me that Minerva was here. So yeah. That happened to you, had to start over. We'll see what happens. I mean, maybe we'll see. I mean, if I had to start, I've had to start this over. Because the first time I did this, it bugged out at the end. Because when you have the two robots right before the final battle, they come out of their pods. If you kill them before they're all the way out of their pods, the door doesn't open, the final door doesn't open. And I didn't know how to do phono mode or anything. So I had to do the whole thing over again. Which is frustrating, especially because that Assaultron killed me over and over and over and over. It was a nasty piece of business. Let's see, so we gotta go this way. Hopefully Rara's here waiting for me, we'll find out. Cause she'll wanna go into the room right here. Yeah, this was weird. Like this, she just jumped way ahead. That's bizarre.
I found some fresh
Seems to be working though, so we're in good shape.
Going the right way. It was really stinky though. So I needed
Is it stealth? Is what stealth?
I'll go back in there to keep
The
can't?
Are we talking about the Assaultron? It didn't stealth. Well, it did stealth, but I mean, its head lasers wrecked me. Find Rara's toy. Oh, I guess I didn't tell her to. Yeah, she's going in here, right? Yeah, she's going in there. Waits for the door to be open and change. Something happened. She just didn't open the door. Well, and she went ahead. Like, she jumped way ahead, right? Like, she's supposed to be right inside that other door, and you talk to her, and she goes back into the vent, and then you go to that area that I was just in, and then the next time you talk to her is right here. I've done this quest. I've done this quest a lot of times. The sequence is seared into my memory. So yeah, just something broke, but that's weird. The fact that it broke, but I was able to progress it, because usually that wouldn't be the case.
I'm gonna follow those stinky poops till they lead me to Bun.
Didn't do the walkthrough while sing. Oh, okay. But sometimes that doesn't fix it, right? Like sometimes, missing? No, there wasn't a missing one. What missing Assaultron? No, I killed it. I killed the Assaultron. The one that wrecked me over and over again. She's not opening this door either. Uh-oh. She has lost her ability to open doors. This might be a problem. Hang on. Don't do this at home, kids. Yeah, this is a problem here.
I hope we find Bun.
Uh-oh, she's broken. She's broken. Yeah. And then what do you do, right? Yeah, Rara is there's some good stuff in here though. Phones, desk fans, hot plates are good. That screws in electricity. Circuitry, which, electricity, I guess it's not off. And you got this unique helmet, which I don't need that. Yeah, it says follow Rara, but she's not in this one. I don't know. I may have to, because I'd have to do that through here, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna. I mean, she's stuck in there, I think. Yeah, I've never had that. This is a bug I've never encountered before, where she couldn't open doors. I think this quest is just screwed for now. Sometimes, Jules, server hops will fix those things. Sometimes. Assuming the quest isn't just like busted, because that can happen as well. But I'm guessing it's just, yeah, just like a wonky server. So, yeah. That's broken. Well, all right, let's go. Oh, there's a feed the people. Are people doing that? Oh, let's go do feed the people. Can't do anything about this for net right this minute. It's one of those things where I just go, I'll just deal with it another time. It may trigger further down the. No, I'm convinced she's stuck. If she doesn't go back into the event, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's worth going farther in. Because I just don't think it's gonna. Because looking at that, she's clearly stuck behind that door. So that's she's gonna be there forever. So I needed to start it over on another server, which is fine. Which is perfectly fine. It's one of those things. I've just never had it bug out in that particular way. That's a new one on me. So a new one. I learned that's two things I've seen today. Here's something else I learned today. If you're in, this feature right here, ping. If you are playing an instrument in One Violent Night, you can still do the pings. I had to do that because my teammate was asleep at the wheel, not defending me. And so, oh, wow, this isn't going well at all. This one's broken, it looks like. Well, all right, let's make sure this doesn't fail. That's not a thing that should ever happen. But yeah, I was like pinging like crazy to get him to defend me because I was just getting pounded on by a ghoul. And I didn't know. I'm like, well, this actually worked, and it did. So that was the thing. That was the thing that I learned. Rah, yep, stuck. She's just like, I don't know. I climbed up here and I can't figure out how to open the door. All right. Well, I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one's already happened, so I'll just guess. Be right here and be ready. Maybe. That's it. I chose poorly. I'll let the stinky axolotl do it. A noob would probably quit or go do something else. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I wouldn't have, even the photo mode thing, I wouldn't have done that. I mean, I've had to do photo mode before, right? I had to do it when I was getting the, the key card thing. I mean, it's always the key card, right? Like somewhere along the Wayward Quest line, the key card is just not going to work at some point. And photo mode is like one of those things. Like if they ever fix photo mode so it doesn't work, oh, that'd be a disaster. Because I guarantee that would be fixed, but the reasons you'd need it. Because I pretty much don't use it as an exploit. I use it as a way around a something that broke in the game. I don't use it for. I mean, I've used it in silos before, but I don't usually. It's been a long time, actually. Because most of my silo runs have been on stream, and I don't do that on stream. I do the long way. Improved bait, though. That's cool. Let's see. We got a plasma cartridge there. Wait, plasma cartridge? Nope. We've got ammo. Might as well. And we've got a dead guy here. We've got a hallucinogen gas canister. Well, that's interesting. That might be important. Maybe we'll save one of those for later. I don't know. That might be worth doing. All right, let's go back here. Yeah, let's go back there. Gave her meat instead of candy. Yep, that's what it is. I gave her meat. Now she's feeling all sluggish and stuff. She's like, oh, that didn't go down. I mean, I gave her like bug, right? I gave her rad roach. So instead of candy, which is like, woo, she can fly around. So I don't know. Bethesda knows they exist. They don't fix it. They should tell you. That should tell you something. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those things that like, no, I don't think anybody's using it to do anything that's it's not harming anything. And I think that's usually the way that they go about deciding to fix a bug or not, depending on what it is. But if it hurts the game in some way, like it lets people do a dupe or it crashes servers or whatever, that gets a priority fix. But if it's something like that, which really doesn't have any harm to it, I don't think it's something they spend a lot of time worrying about. but I don't know. It's not like I've ever asked anyone about it. We're gonna store this because we never know. That might be important. That might be a thing, and I don't know. But we're gonna assume this person has played other video games where you find random things that don't scrap automatically. And yeah, let's see here. Canned meat stew. Oh, that might be good. Grilled rad roach, Nuka grape. All right, nothing really that I'm wanting to get rid of except for this dragon. We're gonna put this away. Dragon, I mean, that sounds great, but all right, we've got that. So this is where you would go, well, let's look at another quest. We'll come back to this another day. And Russell Door, oh no, that was that one. This is main stuff. Let's look for like one that's not a miscellaneous. Let's see, side quest. What's miscellaneous side quest? Talk to Davenport, isolated cabin, reach the mayor's office. What is that? Reach the mayor's office. Oh, that's way over here. Yeah, that's actually not too short. We won't do that one today. I do want to do that one at some point, but that's a little longer. Hey, Spencer, welcome. Yep, the spaghetti code. Use power armor to glitch through laser grids. Yeah. Punch card machine. Yeah, punch cards machines, exactly. But I mean, I remember there was the one with the silos where you would place the power armor, like you'd stand on by a table, like have a table in front of you, and you place the power armor in front of the table, and you try to get into it, and then you'd run, like you just run into the wall, and you go through the wall, and then you go into the power armor, and then you go into the ceiling, and I remember getting through silos that way. After this update, you're thinking of revisiting the cryolator again. I'm hoping the cryolator gets a fix next time. Let's see. Listen to the Overseer's Journal Entry 1, Overseer's Mission. That's a side quest? Follow the Overseer's journey? The thing is, like, this doesn't point you anywhere. Like, if you go look on map, it doesn't tell you anything. Use a nuke to enter Monongah Mine, which I have no idea how to do that. Demonstrate. Now, what is this tadpole thing all about? All right, so we need to do, what do we need to do here? Okay, so we've got one of the values, which is something. I don't know what it was, but I did one of them. So clean up kitty corner cabins, dolly sods. Well, let's look at that. There's one of those. That's there. Let's go over there. Let's see what that's about. Let's go clean something up. Maybe work on whatever this quest is. Something different that's not a main quest that's broken, and hopefully it'll fix itself, or, yeah. I mean, I guess if you've ever played online games before, you would know, okay, sometimes things don't work and you just need to change servers or log out and log back in or something. Like you would try other things, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely a different kind of animal. Never glitched a silo, they glitch out all by themselves. The only time I've had a silo go like really bad is like when you can't progress the launch sequence, something like that. But I haven't run into too much in terms of, I mean, I guess they're kind of glitchy because there's all kinds of ways to get through them. This is for the, I mean, that's the main reason people do this quest line. In fact, probably most people wouldn't even do it if you didn't get it's the standard backpack because the one you have by default is small. Yeah, it's for the standard backpack that gives you the double ammo capacity. That's the main reason that probably 90% of the people do this quest. I actually like it. I actually enjoy the scout quests. Let's see, we're going this way. There's erratic. We know the erratic ones will just attack us. Oh, that was just disease. That one is... Okay, so it's the erratic ones that'll just attack you. It's like, oh, I want to be all friendly. And they're like, no, I don't care. Scout quests were the most complicated system we had at launch. Yeah. People hate the scout quests. Like, I mean, some people like them, but a lot of people just hate them. And it's like, okay, I mean, I kind of understand why. Because if you look at them as a means to get a thing that you want, they're kind of fiddly, right? But if you look at them as just like content, they're actually kind of fun and they're very diverse. I mean, that's a lot of different activities to do. And that's horrifying. You know what? This gun is all right. If you can one-shot a Snallygaster out of VATS, you're doing okay. That's a pretty good measure of a good gun. But yeah, I mean, I like the scout quest. I mean, if you want to know how much I like them, I actually did. Anyone who didn't see this, I did a stream character, and I did every single scout badge, the tadpole and the whatever, the possum ones, all of the badges on one character. It was a lot. I mean, it was just like that took a lot of time to do. And some of them are a pain because they depend on like the ones where you have to craft certain grenades and the grenade plant is like incredibly rare. I don't love stuff like that. That it relies on a rare drop to get it done. But that wasn't a hit. That was, there we go. All right, now we're hidden. Now let's talk to this dude. Getting XP to earn scores so you can get tickets to buy items seems pretty convoluted. It is. Possum badges heavily rely on RNG. A lot of the times. Yeah, but the camera isn't. The thing is with the camera's not RNG. I mean, you can get it. I mean, the camera is a guaranteed thing you can get. So the camera part is not RNG. In fact, the camera quests are the easiest ones. Because you can get a camera. The problem is the game doesn't necessarily tell you. Like, here's the thing, like the game, in fact, let's do that. Let's do this. Did I put down my camp is here, right? Like the game doesn't tell you that, and that's part of the problem. It's actually pretty easy, but the game doesn't tell you certain things. Yeah, I would love it. I mean, honestly, with fishing, doesn't it seem like having fishing badges would make sense? So here's the thing. We're gonna like pause the new player thing here for a second. So here's the thing. So the game doesn't tell you this. This is a thing that you can actually do. If you go under miscellaneous structures and scroll down until you see a personal terminal, which is somewhere. Personal terminal. I know it's in here. I've seen it before. If only we had a search function in the build menu, that'd be amazing. Oops, oh, there it is. So you have a personal terminal. Place this at your camp. So here's something the game doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you this is a thing, right? Then you get on the personal terminal and you go to automated alerts. And if you click on suspicious person, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to do that for this character because I want it to be more random. But if you click on suspicious person, it will tell you exactly where the guy is that has the camera and you can just go right there. Guaranteed 100% of the time. So, yeah. Masochist? Why am I a masochist? Kill 3 snallygasters with a single shot if they are near each other. Nice. Well, Mike, this is how you do it. This is exactly how you do it. Place a personal terminal at your camp. It doesn't even take resources to place. And just do this. Go into automated alerts right here and click on suspicious person and it'll put a marker on your map where the guy is with the camera. Right. The game doesn't tell you that. So yes, I do have, like, if you want the backpack and you're still chasing that, I do have a tadpole. I mean, I did a video. It's called it's for the backpack. I did a video. The easiest method I think to do it. So yeah. Doing all the past possum badges. Yeah, all of the possum, yeah, I did them all. I did that and that was a fun stream character. But yeah, so that's a thing. We're gonna get rid of this. We're not gonna use that because nothing in the game tells you about this. I don't even know how I found out. Like somebody told me, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Oh, I guess it does take because it gave me rubber, but yeah. All right, so we need to go and did that give me the daily? I think it gave me a daily, right? Operation Tidy. All right, this is what it gave me to do. So we'll go do that. But yeah, so I mean, getting a camera is actually really easy, but finding out how to do it isn't easy because there's nothing, as far as I know, nothing in the game tells you to put down a personal terminal. And like, I don't even know how you find that out unless somebody tells you. Back when the personal terminal was first released, they did an article about it. Oh, okay. So was it not part of the, I mean, was it released when they did the Tadpole quest line or was it before then? Hey, Anthony, welcome. Jumped to 14 different locations when you did the quest. Yeah, I did too. The first time I did that, I stumbled across it I just ran across it exploring. And then another time I looked up all the places to find one and hopped all over until I found it. And then I don't know where I heard about the personal terminal, but yeah. Like where I learned about it, but once I did, it's like, okay, that makes it easy. But I put that in my video, my Tadpole video. It basically walks you through what I think is the easiest way to complete the quest line. Let's see if I can find, let's see. There we go. This is, and I still think it's a couple years old at this point. But like 2.5 years old, actually. This is my tadpole video on how to complete that quest line. What I think is the easiest way to do it. I've had people disagree with me, but spin the wheel. All right. Oh, we got this. Spin the wheel. Or I don't even know how many people are we have people on, we still have people on the server. All right, let's go check out. We'll do this. We'll check out spin the wheel and then yeah. Maybe. I mean, that's a good event, right? The terminal came out after the quest line was released. Yeah, I mean, it was all way before I started playing. But yeah, it was like when I found out about that terminal, I'm like, oh, wow, that's so easy. Then you can just pinpoint, because there's a ton of possible spawn points. See, it spawns me right here, so it immediately starts the. It just starts the quest because I spawned in right here. Awesome, that's awesome. There's I don't remember how many, but there's a lot of, and it's only one per server. So like there's only one spawn of that person per server. So there's a ton of spots they can be, but it's only going to be in one spot on a server. So yeah, having that, it's like a cheat code.
Now it's time to spin.
Well, nobody else is here. I should have just done Operation Tidy. That's like, oh no, Robin's here. All right. Spin the wheel. Actually go to the side where the button is. There we go. It was meant to be sort of a news kiosk planner, but they only added, yeah, I mean, so the only things on it, there's like the rusty pick is there. And I think it's the big thing down here. This guy, isn't that there too? That's it. There's only like 3 things on there. So he just photo moded through the tent wall. Did you see that? That was awesome. Well, I shot him. They're all. Yeah, my damage is not amazing. Let's shoot some legs and see if we can cripple. Oh, look at that. He's crippled with one. Oh, he's crippled. Nice. Might not have been me. Not a lot of damage here. There we go. Hardest part of the tadpole quest is revive another player. I agree with you. It is. That's one of those ones that requires a friend. But the thing is, like, you mean in water, right? I mean, if you mean the main quest line, yeah, you just have to revive another player. I mean, if you do enough events, you'll run into chances to do it. It's just one of those things, if you want to do it, like, I want to do it right now, it can be a problem. But if you just kind of do it through the course of playing, if you do events, you'll run into it. The one in water can be kind of rough, because then you actually have to find another player, but then you don't have to do that badge. But yeah, it does depend on other players, which... Actually, I should loot this, because we had legendary stuff just vanish, right? Loot, because legendaries despawn and whatever. Uh-oh, someone... See, there was a chance to revive somebody. And if that was something I needed to do, I actually didn't see them. But, I mean, that's the thing. Come to this event, you have the explosions. All it takes is, like, a person going down, and you have a chance. It's just being able to do it when you want to do it. And then the badges, that's another one, is like, because I actually was trying to get the backpack upgrades, because I wanted the different ones. I mean, I wanted the armor one, and then I wanted the refrigerated one, and so chasing those down to get extra badges, because I didn't know that Operation Tidy and Stings and Things initially, I didn't know that they could give you a badge. And so I was trying just to complete the badges. I'm like, how am I going to get 8 badges to buy this stuff? And yeah, and then I learned later, but I mean, it's the thing, like the game just doesn't, like, so much isn't told to you, and you're just kind of stuck. I mean, it does help talking to other players and learning from other players, and like when I joined Turtle's Discord, that was probably the best thing in terms of gaining like knowledge about just stuff like that, was joining his Discord and talking to other players, and you just find out a lot of stuff that way. Solo on a private server, yeah, Dale, for you it's pretty tough, I'm sure. Your explosion killed the person, well. Probably not a good thing then. But it shouldn't. I mean, unless you're both doing PvP, your explosion shouldn't kill. What the hell? That one just, okay. He just spontaneously died. All right, great. Daily Ops with armor piercing effect is also good for farming player revives. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, just doing stuff. Like, but obviously if you want to play by yourself, then yeah, then it's impossible. Like you can't, at some point you have to go onto a public server for that to be able to complete that thing. Brahmin tipping. Oh, that sounds fun. Sounds like a drunken activity.
Get them out of the area before the timer runs out.
Was there just one? I only saw the one marker. Oh, there was another one. Okay. Ended up on a public server trolling Encrypted. Yeah, Encrypted was probably, and Encrypted, if you're lucky, if you're really lucky, you can actually get both the revive a, what happened to my, oh, I got rid of my window. If you're really lucky, you can do a 2-for-1 on that because that puddle, if they go down in the water, then you get the revive a player and revive a player in water in one shot. If you're lucky, and I actually did that once on a character where I actually revived a player at Encrypted and they were in water and I got a 2-for on it. Okay, I'm not really sure. There's that one there. They hit hard. Just trying to get some hits in for levels, even though I don't know why I need levels. There we go. Was that the lab? I think that was last wave because it was a boss, right? Were they legendary? I don't know. We're looting as we go. All right, let's loot the rest of the event. Trolled Encrypted yesterday by speeding up the Assaultron. Yeah, that one's fun. I did that earlier today. And I'm trying to think of the funniest one. Like I did an Agua, like I was doing a what was it yesterday? A caravan. So I was doing a caravan and I shot an Agua with the icebreaker. And this guy was shooting from a distance and the Agua just closed the distance in an instant and killed him. And just downed him just like so quick. I think it killed him though. Like he actually killed him. It was funny. Probably not to him, but to me it was. That's not why I did it, but I just wanted to see. Aguas are really funny. The scariest one so far, honestly, is like the mole miner. Like a mole miner with just using a gauntlet. Not the stalkers, but just regular mole miners. When they go at super speed, they're actually kind of scary. And an Assaultron with its legs crippled, crawling at you super speed is also quite terrifying. Those are the two scariest ones. Not the most dangerous, but the scariest ones. Let's see, Sheep Squatch Horn, all kinds of armor, nothing like Chameleon. Get that Chameleon out of here. Oh, and Nocturnal, I don't care. Ooh, lever action rifle. Let's see, that's way less damage. I mean, that's actually not bad damage. 209, oh no, it's not 209. I always make that mistake. It's like 209, but no, it's getting the effective 2-shot. Like it's showing the two-shot, because if I take this, if I equip it, oh no, it's not doing, did they fix that? Because in the past, you'd get the bonus of the thing when, they changed that? 209, actually, that's pretty good. That's actually not bad damage. What's the AP cost on it? 26, that's a big part of it. Well, that's actually pretty decent. But I haven't really encountered any of those, so I don't know any mods, so let's just scrap it. And try and learn some mods, maybe we'll get another one. Levers are pretty rare. Get a weapon equipped. Icebreaker freezes enemies so much that, yeah, it's like it's like rolling over the odometer. Back in the days when a car odometer rolled over at 100,000, it's kind of like that. Yeah, it does at a certain point when you do, if you do enough freezing on them, yeah, it's got some bug in it that'll get fixed at some point. Ooh, I did that with a Thundercrab once too, Spencer, and it was crazy. It just like zoomed around wrecking people, and then it flew straight up into the sky. And then eventually came back down. It was funny. It was great. That's great. This is amazing. This is a good weapon. This is a really good weapon. I like it. Yeah, we're gonna end things here, and I think what we'll do, I'll try Rara again next time. Hopefully we'll have better luck on the next server, but we'll try next time and make it through for sure. A bug that'll be fixed someday. Someday. If you can only put the medic mod on the icebreaker. Yeah, something. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, but this was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'll be back on, today's Monday, right? Yeah, I'll be back on Friday. So everyone have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week.